There you go. What's going on, gamers? This is Jaded from MMOing. Welcome back to the stream. Tonight I'm going to be playing some more Subnautica Below Zero, but I haven't even started the game yet, so I should probably get on that right now. Below Zero. So that's loading. I'll take a second to check this out, right? I'm all shaved and pretty. It feels so crazy. I went like, what, like 3 months without shaving? What's going on, Skinny? Subnautica. Oh yeah, so I'm playing Subnautica. Remember when we wait, was that you? I don't think that was you. No, that was Cone. We tried playing the multiplayer version of the original Subnautica, and it was like a horrible disaster because the multiplayer mod is just really bad. It started out really cool when we were together, like doing stuff. We could see each other, no problems, everything was fine. But then as soon as we started getting into vehicles, the life from one vehicle would go to the other one. So if you ran into something, the other vehicle would explode. It was pretty fucked up because I was riding around and I just exploded. And Conan crashed his vehicle, his Seamoth. So it was kind of fucked up. It didn't work out as well as I hoped it would. Yeah, so Subnautica. What's up, man? How you been? Yeah, there was a lot of sharing issues, especially with like tools and stuff. You'd like throw a flare down and the other person wouldn't see it, or you would collect a resource, or you'd see something that was there and you'd be like, oh my gosh, look at this thing, and you'd be like, what thing? Weird. Look how young I look. I'm so vibrant. I like it. I'm excited. Alright, so I'm going to continue my game where I was. Today I'm going to be building a base because I want to find a new place for a real base. I started building a base in an episode that I'm going to be posting on YouTube that I wasn't actually live streaming because I had about a half hour and I wanted to do some shit, but that's too short for a full episode, so I'm going to add that to this, and when I edit it, I'll throw it up on YouTube. So I'll have a complete playthrough, because I do have a complete playthrough of my Subnautica. My regular Subnautica playthrough was about 40 hours long. Great, too. I had everything in the game. It was really cool. 100% completionist. Yeah. But yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing tonight. Subnautica. So, Skinny, how you doing, man? How you been? Huh? You been living the dream? How have your streams been going? I'm really excited. I watched a bunch of your... oh, you left. I'm talking to you. Hopefully they'll catch up right now and you'll hear what I said. For real, though? Oh, no problem. Was it a prostitute? Wait, don't answer that. I don't want you to be legally held responsible for anything you do or say on the stream. You know. But I'm happy that my face feels so good right now. It's amazing. I just feel so soft, like a baby's foot. Because babies have soft feet. They do. I know this from experience. I have 2 babies. Well, not anymore. Now they're big. Shit, dude. My oldest son is a teenager now. That shit went quick. He's 13 in December. Whew. Baby beard me scruffy as fuck. I like your... Are you talking about your baby beard? Is that what you call your... Never mind. Anyway. We never forget little Skinny. We always, he's important too. So. I've noticed that the game is taking an extremely long time to load lately. And I think that each time they come out with a new update, it gets longer. It's like they haven't, consolidated the code yet, so it's kind of like, crazy. Let's put the Relax Beats music back on. I've got my 3rd monitor finally, and I really dig having the 3rd monitor because I can do stuff a lot easier than it used to be. I can control volumes and actually see what the volume's looking like over here at the same time. I got a monitor in the center, one over here, one over here, and one over here, and one in the middle. Yeah. Pretty cool. I'm excited. I can also browse the internet over here while I'm streaming. Of course, it sucks. What I would love to do is have my camera over here, because then I can look at the chat over here, which would be a lot better, because then I can talk to the mic, which I usually have right here. This way I'm looking at the chat and my microphone is right in front of me right now, so it should sound pretty clean and clear. If I get closer, it sounds better, but I have to whisper because I don't want to blow your eardrums out. I have it turned up kind of high for the distance. Does it sound crispy? Good. That's exactly what I was going for, the crispy sound. It's taking more time each update. Asset overflow. You're the Cody guy. You know, I used to be kind of Cody, but I don't know what the hell's going on anymore. But I probably, I'd assume that you're correct. I know that right now it's a development build that they are using straight up live. So it's not, because you can still use all the console commands and stuff and use everything in the game that's not actually in the game you can actually get to. Of course, I'm not playing with any console commands because I want to play it all legitly. Ooh. It's been a while since I heard guitar and relax beats. Nice. Alright, let's get the full screen going. Let me see something real quick. There's a new feature. I know you can't see anything right now. Hold on. There's a new feature in OBS and Slobs, and it's supposed to. I can't see my screen because my mic's in the way. It's supposed to auto find a game. I'm gonna test that out real quick. So I'm going into Kappa and I'm changing it to auto. Look at that. Look at that pretty screen right there. Let's see if it actually finds the game. Oh shit, it did. That is awesome. That is so much easier. Alright. Yeah, good. My screen's off. Okay. Very cool. What just hit this? Did you see that shit? Something just exploded in here. Alright, so what I did last night was I came to where I think I want my base, which I set it up the way I always do. The reason I have this top going here is because of my view. See, I have the pangies over here. I can look at the pangies whenever I want. Like tomorrow, so through the glowing index of objects, etc. Basically just means more content longer loaded until they optimize. Yeah, it's definitely not been optimized, but they've been adding a lot of content, which is really cool. They added in a complete new storyline. Everything is like so much smoother in the actual gameplay itself. There's a lot more animations. They have other humans. That was the cool thing. What I really dug about the first Subnautica game was there was absolutely no other characters in the game, but you still felt like there was a bunch of characters around because they sent you these little messages on the radio and you get information that there were more people around, but you could never actually find them because they were always dead by the time you got there. But I thought that was a really cool way to make the world feel full, even though they didn't focus on actually filling the world. In this game, they are actually filling the world. There are several animated characters that they've put in. One I found last night was really cool. I was going through the tunnels on Rocket Island, and this fucking mech suit chick jumps down and smashes into the ground, starts yelling at me and say, "Don't follow me," and jumps off the edge. And she was a full mech suit, and when she leaned in, you could see the animation of the character inside talking. It was really cool. I've never seen another character in Subnautica before, so that was fun. Yeah, I'm totally psyched. So basically what I want to do today is I do want to kind of build the base up a little bit, specifically for storage. I threw all these storage bins here. I need to go back to the original base. I've got 2 storage cars and a crafting station. I'm going to actually disconnect the crafting station right now. The module, I'm just going to leave that here. Give me a little bit more speed. It's going to be really slow anyway, but we'll be better this way. I really miss the Cyclops. Like, I really do. I kind of hate the sea truck. The reason I hate the sea truck the most is because you can't really make it a mobile base. I mean, it's kind of mobile, but I understand why they did it. I have to go to Glacial Basin at some point. Crash ship signal entrance to Glacial Basin. I'm not going there now, though. Right now, I'm going to go back to the original base, pick up my shit. Oh, you know what I actually should do? Is unload this bad boy. Like, taking a dump right into the base. Alright, hey, I thank you for hanging out, man. I appreciate you coming by to check up on me. I miss you, Skinny. Do. You go get ready for your hot date with life. Oh, that's right. I said it. So I'm going to pull this around the side here, and then we're going to go back. Let's bring it down here, actually. What's cool is I actually have a cavern underneath my base this time, which is kind of cool because I can park my shit down here. Nice moon pool entrance if I decide to build the moon pool down here and have some shit going up to the base. And I think I can build out this way pretty easily too with the bigger construction buildings, which is going to be nice. So we're going to be able to go find all this stuff and explore, which I'm really excited about. But for now, let's do what I said I was going to do. I'm going to back this sea truck right up to the door, and we're going to unload this motherfucker all up into the base. Because these are 2 storage cars I have connected. I believe they're semi-full of stuff, so. Just back up in my backup window here. It's a cool feature too. I love that backup window. Not only because it shows you where you're going when you're backing up, but even more specifically, well, what the hell? Cannot exit here. Oh, am I too close to the door? Oh, that's kind of cool. It made it so that if your animation is going to go into something, they put a little bit of distance between the exit and what you're near. Yeah, that's kind of cool. So you can't accidentally get stuck in the wall or anything like that's happened before. Of course, I should probably load up on shit from my sea truck before I go back in there. Alright, so there's nothing in there. Nothing. Wait, did I already clean it out? That's food and should have water in there, which I do not. I need water. Maybe I already unloaded last night. I thought I didn't, but it's a possibility that I did, and that is all good. Fuck yes. Okay, I'm ready to go. So I'm gonna go head back to the old base, and we're gonna actually deconstruct that storage facility that I made and bring all that stuff over to the new base. So I did decide to put my new base in the hold on. Quite literally, I have a map, and I wanted to have it out. So I remember the names of the places because I wrote them down. To tree spires, right? No, just kidding. Thermal spires. So I went ahead and made my base here in the thermal spires. And the reason I put it right next to Rocket Island, and it's because Rocket Island is kind of the center of this entire world. I miss my Ginger Ninja. Nice. I've never been called Ginger Ninja before. I like it. I like it. Hashtag Ginger Ninja. Okay, so basically, I should be able to kind of get everything going. Maybe one run. Hopefully one run. If I can't do it in one, I'll do it in 2. But I won't have to do it 2 right now because this is actually extremely slow. And this is one of the reasons I really don't like the sea truck. Is you can't actually make it into a mobile base because you would move so damn slow you wouldn't be able to get anything done. You can put, I've put up to 3 horsepower modules into it, and it doesn't actually help enough to make it a viable base. You can pull maybe 3 cars at a decent speed if you have 3 horsepowers and 1 depth module, but you can't use the depth modules if you're using the horsepower modules. So you can't actually go deep enough to go get good resources to fill up. So it's kind of a trade-off. If you're going to use the sea truck as a storage facility, I only have 2 cars right now, and I'm going like 1 mile per hour. Sucks. I mean, I'd be going faster if I was using the sea line, and that really bothers me. I think that you should have at least 5 cars before the speed starts reducing to this kind of point. But they have not fixed that, or it doesn't seem that they're going to be doing that. I am going to send another you know what, actually, that's not a bad idea. I'm going to say, let's do an F8. Let's report something real quick to F8. I'm going to do a feedback. Please, at least 3 cars, full speed, for needing horsepower upgrade. When I say cars, let's say 3 modules. Hopefully they'll get out gameplay. Oh look, it actually took me out. Feedback sent. So I basically sent a message saying please make the speed on the sea truck just a little faster. Alright, so here we go. I'm just gonna jump in here and grab all this shit and bring it back out here and throw it into the sea truck. Trying to line up with the top of the base. There we go. Oh man, this is gonna get annoying. I'm too close to the base to exit correctly. Let's see if that works. Because it pushes you out pretty far when you come out. So here's the main goal here, is to disassemble all this shit. Take it with us. That can stay for now. Oh no, it doesn't have to. I have got a lot of room in the sea truck. I actually might be able to do this whole thing in one run. We shall find out. I'm also gonna have to go get some water pretty soon. I've got the granola bars for food, so that's cool. I do not mind using them all right now too. Actually, let's go ahead and just eat. Let's eat that one. And we'll get some more. Whoa, battery. Do I want that? Yeah, let's keep that with me. Beacon, we'll keep the beacon with us too. I'm gonna drop this one in there, and the air bladder, and that. And the mineral detector. I don't really need that right now. Flare, sea monkey egg. Alright. Let's go grab some fish real quick. I like the fact they actually changed the key for the map. It's now F instead of having to click your light off and on, which makes it a lot easier to switch to the light on and off. It's just the right mouse button now. So that's cool. How many waters do you think we're gonna need? I'm gonna say at least 5. In fact, we should probably get some more than that. I can build a what's it called? An aquarium? No, alien containment unit now. So when I get back over there with all the supplies, I'm actually gonna build an alien containment unit. I'm gonna put some bladderfish in there because that's gonna be my water supply for now, and I want to be able to have them constantly being created at the base because there are not a lot of bladderfish over by the Rocket Island. In fact, there are no bladderfish by the Rocket Island. So that's the goal. I think it's gonna work out. Oh, I just passed the bladderfish. I gotta grab it now. Nope. It's getting difficult. Alright, let's go ahead and make waters. Lots and lots of waters. Another thing, I should probably grab some. If I have any empty space on this run, or if I have to do a second run, I'm actually going to stop in the... We need to go down into the sea monkey caves anyway. There's a lot of stuff down there. I can get a lot of minerals, like specifically gold and silver, pretty quickly down inside the sea monkey caves. Okay, so let's go ahead and drink some water. Look at that. Let's just fill it up all the way. Perfect. Alright, I'm going to save it. And we're going to collect some stuff. Where was that? Oh, wow, I guess I didn't collect this. So another thing we're going to have to get a bunch of is I'm gonna have to get a bunch of fuck, what was I gonna say? I got sidetracked in my own head. I have no idea what I was gonna say. Oh, quartz. We need lots of quartz because you know how I am with glass. I love glass in this game. Windows, windows, windows. Everything has to have windows. Okay, now that I'm looking at how much space I actually have, I'm realizing I'm definitely not going to be able to not going to be able to get all my stuff there. Let's put those 3 waters in there and keep 2 on us. I think all the storage units are full. Nope, not that one. But I am definitely going to have to make a second trip. I'm seeing that right away. Okay, I can still fit, not good, 16 items in here. But we have to come back and disassemble all this and get all this titanium. But what the hell? Cool. So it looks like I'll be able to get all the items with me on this trip. Maybe not. No, I might not even be able to get all the items. Let's see. Okay, I will be able to get all the items. But I'm definitely gonna have to come back for the to start disassembling things. Nope. Definitely not gonna be able to get all the items. No way. Alright. And see, even making another storage car, I could do that, but the speed reduction in that is just ridiculous. It would take me way too long to travel. Oh, that's nice. My washer or my dryer just stopped, so that's gonna get rid of that annoying background sound that you guys have been listening to for like the last 20 minutes. Look at that. It's fucking cool to see the floors. Alright, so let's just grab what we can. We're not gonna be able to get everything in this trip. Where's the ones I wanted? Here? Here? No. Here? Let's take that. And we're gonna have to come back for a bunch of creepvine seed. Or not creepvine seed, but creepvines, so I can make bandages. That's what I was actually thinking before when I said I couldn't remember what I was thinking. That's what it was. So let's go. I'm only at 19% power. Uh-oh. Also, I have to go back toward the rocket island, which is right there. Oh yeah, I can use this as a target. That works. One of the new things they've added is the main room for the base. It's like a control center. It lets you like change the color of the base and put they added it a while back. I played with it before, but it lets you put a name and a beacon, auto beacon on your base. So when you build the control room, it becomes a beacon automatically. So we should be able to make it back to the base on this 18 power. If not, I actually have 2 batteries with us. And right now, I can actually make a third room, multi-purpose room, which I am going to add right away. I'm going to turn it into an alien containment, so we can produce water until I can go down and get the water filtration system, which actually I have no idea where that is. I don't remember, so that might be a little adventure. And that's what we're going to do next. We're going to go start exploring. There are a lot of things to explore. So I'm getting back into the thermal vents or thermal spires right now. And once I drop the storage cars out, I'm thinking right now I'm probably going to go ahead and build the water setup so I can continuously make water. I might throw some peepers in there too for food supply until I can get... Yeah, actually that's not a bad idea. But there are peepers that swim around the base right here, so it's not going to be that hard to collect those. There are no bladderfish around the base. There's peepers though. Alright, so let's unload. Let's actually go ahead and build. I could put it right there. I want to move this though because I don't know what's going to happen if I try to do that. My underwater view isn't that great here, which bothers me, but my overwater view is nice because I have the penguins to look at, so I'm probably going to keep it like that. But I am going to go ahead and build another multi-purpose room connected to this one for now. And I could hatch it or ladder it. I think we're gonna ladder it. So let's throw another ladder in here. Whoa, that's awkward. Why can't I put a ladder there? It's very interesting. Okay, so we're gonna build an alien containment unit in here for sure. And we need a lot of glass for that, so let's drop off all the materials that I have. I have to make a couple more storage containers in here too. Alright. Just finish that one. Okay. So now we got plenty of storage. I'm gonna organize this off stream. So for now we're just gonna put everything in here. Get it all in place. I don't know why I went up here. That's not what I want to do at all. So that all can stay the way it is. Let's get you guys out of here. So it would be really cool if instead of like having these different modules, they actually gave you like empty modules that you could build things in. You could put a couple big storage cabinets in one of these. That would be fucking awesome. That was one of the things I really, really loved about the Cyclops, is you could literally store everything you found in that fucking sub, and it was just endless storage. I literally had, I think, 37 storage compartments in there on my game. That power cell's dead. We're gonna need to get a power cell charger. In fact, that might be something that we're gonna work on right pretty close in the near future here. Let's just put the water in here for now. Oh, I thought I opened the same one twice, but I didn't. I actually got that right.
And if I was a man, I couldn't do anything because
Alright.
a man always fails, you know. He's so limited. He doesn't have the right to do things to make a better world. But angels are not up under the same code as a man.
Oh shit, that's gonna be a problem. I wanted to open locker. That's not too much of a problem. I'm gonna get rid of the ladder system. That's not what I want in here. I'm most likely gonna have a very different setup in here once I organize everything. Awesome. All right.
I know what I'm talking about. To do the trick of making.
Okay. So we got everything over here now. Let's actually look through and find some quartz, because we are going to do some shit real quick. I think I grabbed something that wasn't a quartz right now, but we'll just pretend I didn't. Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4 glass. Shit, we're gonna need more quartz. I don't think I put anything in these. Nope, we're gonna need more quartz. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab a couple fish. Like you. Quite literally, I only need 2 Arctic peepers. And when we go back over, we'll grab some bladderfish. I have enough water to last me until we go back. Once we get back over there, we'll get the bladderfish, and we will bring them to start setting up in the alien containment. The problem with the alien containment unit, first of all, I do not have a way to craft it unless I bring this back up. Alright. Let's make some glass. We need 5 glass for 1 alien containment, and I don't have 5 glass because I don't have enough quartz. I have 4 glass, 8 quartz. So I'm gonna go ahead and make those. But then what we're gonna do, I just cooked the peeper. I was gonna use that later, but you know what? I'm just gonna cook them both now. We'll collect them on the way back. I have to do one more run to the old base to get the rest of the stuff anyway. So let's go ahead and eat these. And grab a water. Oh, did I? There we go. Alright, looks good. Alright, so here's what we're going to do now. I'm going to go down here and start the alien containment unit. Which is going to be almost finishable. This is our goal right now, is to finish this bad boy. But it's not going to be done. We need 2 more quartz. Only 57%. Wait, what is the other thing I need? 2 titanium. Okay. So we need 1 more glass. And I'm going to really quickly just kind of pop down here and see if I can find some quartz. Is that bladderfish? Holy shit, it is. That's usually not around here. So we're gonna go exploring down here. Some titanium, gold and ore. Titanium, it's gold, cool. Cool, silver? Oh, lead, okay. Okay. Ooh, there's lots of gold over here. Nice. I didn't know I had so much gold. I have a cave right here that goes like, oh, that's kind of cool. Like my own little cave. There's another bladderfish. So they have kind of spread out the bladderfish a little. I haven't scanned this. It's a featherfish. I haven't scanned the gold outcrops apparently either, which I'll be doing in a moment. I didn't realize I hadn't scanned them yet. Okay, can I scan any of this shit? Oh, you know what I'm not seeing over here that I was kind of hoping I would see more of is quartz. In fact, I'm seeing absolutely 0 quartz. This is kind of cool though. It's another bladderfish.
I guess that's what I love most about it. This isn't just one thing. So much.
My base is right here in this, which is really cool. Oh, there's a diamond. That's cool, but it's not a quartz. Huh. Oh well, shit happens. Also gonna need some more power. I only have 150 in here right now. Okay, so we're definitely gonna have to go get some more quartz. I'm gonna leave these fish in here. They hopefully won't die. We shall see. How many batteries? Are all these batteries charged? Yeah, they are. Okay, we need to get a cell charger battery. Or a cell battery charger. You know what? Let's see if we can actually make that right now. We can put the cell battery charger in the upstairs room for now. Let's see what I need to do that. I know what I need to make a multi-purpose room. We need more of those. That's why I left it here. I already have the depth module. So, we need a cell charger. Do I have? It looks like I have not discovered the cell charger yet. Or the other part of the locker, which is cool. We have the lockers in here now. I do have the regular battery charger, but okay, so this is going to be an issue. Because I've already made 4 cell batteries, and I really don't want to make more than 4 at this point. But I might have to, because that might just be the way it's going. So right now, let's go ahead and replace the cell batteries in here because we need to. So I have 2 full ones. That's all I have right now. So when I put these 2 in here, I'm going to try really hard to make these 2 batteries last long enough for me to get the cell charger. Wait, let's disconnect. Disconnect the last car. Oh, it's like stuck on me. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to the old base one more time and just grab the rest of everything that's there. And we will actually stop and get some resources on the way. Specifically, I'm looking for quartz. And also I should probably grab a few slices of you know, okay, sorry, I'm thinking the reason I keep thinking I'm kind of concerned that I have not been able to find a single aquarium module part. I could have sworn they were like all over this area. That's where they've always been. But there's none. Like, I haven't been able to find any over here, so I have to do this a little bit differently. But we can go over by the old base. We'll find a lot of quartz. There's a bunch of quartz over there. So I can go up to 300 meters down now. So it might be a good idea for us to go down into the Twisted Bridges area now. In fact, I could even leave the storage units up here and just take the... No, I could take it down there. To 300 at least. That's for a different mission. We'll do that. You know, let's... Want to jump now? No. We need to get the alien containment unit built. I want to have endless supply of water. That's kind of important. So let's do that. Let's just go. Man, it's so slow. There's a quartz right there. And also, I'm going to jump out here anyway and grab some creepvine for bandages. 4 should be good. Don't take my shit, fucking sea monkey. Alright, where did that quartz go that I saw? Oh, there it is. Alright, so I got the creepvine and the quartz. Still is in storage back here. Oh, really? How many can I fit in here? 3. I can fit 1 in here. Yeah, I can. Alright. So that's a couple bandages just to have them so we have health with us. So yeah, there's a couple things I want to do. I definitely want to come back over here to the sea monkey nests and gather some resources here. But with these 2 cars on me, I'm just too fucking slow. I have the depth module to go 300 now with this. That'll be cool. There's another quartz. Yeah, what I'm gonna do is let's hop out here. Grab the quartz. More bladderfish. Lead is always good. You know, if you park it like this, you can actually get in and out of it without having to go through the animation. It's just an animation cancel. That's why I did that. In case anyone was wondering what the fuck I was thinking. Alright, so here we go. We're going to go ahead and suck some of these things up here. Take them to the other base. That. You specifically. Let's do a full load. Take that back. Alright. Wait, it's in container, not empty. I forgot, actually, that there was still stuff in these containers. We're also definitely going to need to grab some more coral. Oh, there's a lot of stuff still in here. Shit. I did not realize there was that much stuff still in here. So let's just shove as much shit into these containers as possible. Copper wire. Oh, what the fuck was that about? I was just putting stuff in here. That's not what I was trying to do. You stupid ass. Those all need to go back in here. The beacons. Oh, okay, yeah, no, I'm emptying out my inventory. Come on, what the fuck? I forgot what I was doing. I'm actually supposed to be putting things into these, not take them out. Keep 2 batteries on me. That one's dead, so grab a charged one. I'm gonna eat this poison fish and then drink water. Okay. Okay. Let's go back in.
What this is saying is that just as you don't know how you manage to be conscious, how you manage to grow and shape this body of yours, that doesn't mean to say that you're not doing it.
I got seeds there.
Equally, you don't know
Cool, I got the quartz that I needed.
how the universe shines the stars, constellates the constellation, and galactifies the galaxies. You don't know. But that doesn't mean to say that you aren't doing it in just the same way as you're breathing without knowing how you breathe.
Maybe I will actually be able to get everything in this trip. I gotta go fill up. Maybe not, actually. I'm gonna have to make a 3rd trip. Oh wait, no, stop it. Yep, I'm probably gonna have to make a 3rd trip. I don't know, we'll find out. Let's see. So everything in here is completely gone except for that. Okay. Good. Let's get rid of the hatch. Solar panels. Actually, yeah, I think we actually will be able to completely get rid of this right now. Take the whole thing over to the new base. I'm gonna add 4 solar panels to it because I have all the equipment I need to do that right now. Sweet. Let's get some air. Look at this guy. Fucking bladderfish chilling in there. Okay, everything's out of there too. Awesome. So we literally have everything we need. Let's head back to the base. I have all the quartz I collected too. So I think everything is full. Yeah, we're fine. Let's go. All right, now the long journey back. Yeah, I think it'd be really awesome if the sea truck was a little bit faster. Like, I feel like we should be able to attach like 3 to 5 cars to it and go at full speed. And then after that, then the horsepower should kick in to where you need to actually have horsepower to tow more than that. because it's like you don't want to go 1 mile per hour and the battery drains, and you can get the engine efficiency module, which fixes that, but also the horsepower modules, even with 3 of them in here, you can't tow 5 cars at a decent speed. And by putting 3 of them in here, you're giving up your ability for the depth modules. Well, no, you can keep the 1 depth module. I guess you could use an MK3 and 3 horsepower modules. But it's just not very efficient. I feel like it's too much choice. Like they should give you a better base speed, so you can actually traverse the water at a decent speed with a decent amount of stuff with you. This is just way too slow. But I do need to find the horsepower module. There's a lot of things we have to go find right now. There's a lot of things I do not have that I need to go get. And I really don't remember where a lot of things are. But now we can go 300 meters down. The 2 most important things, I need to find the cell charger, because the cell battery charger is going to be vitally important for me to make sure I always have enough energy on board here to go and explore without having to come back to the base so often. So, I don't know why I was this close. Let's spin it around. Alright, let's go unload one more time into the base here. And one thing that's really cool about this particular game right now is you can actually make the background a window before you put these on it. And there's a trick to doing it. I don't know if that was like supposed to be a thing, but it is a thing, which is cool. Let's go ahead and what do I need to make? Okay, let's actually open this up real quick and get some things going. A few things I'm gonna need right off the bat here. We're going to need, I can't make this cell charger yet, which really sucks. I have everything here. Except for the Pathfinder tool, which I'll make one just to have. Never made a grab trap. I could actually make one of these and throw it down underneath the ship here to just keep some fish. Maybe it'll suck some good stuff in. K3 depth module and the nickel ore, which I can't get yet. I have 1 ruby. I need to go back down there to the crystal caves, which is kind of near where I am now, which is good. Scanner room. Specifically, you finish the alien container. I've never used the bioreactor in the game. Fabricator, wall locker. That's fabricator. That's what we need to build. And the chargers. So I'm just putting those there so I know what I need. I want to throw the planter in here too, because I actually have those seeds for the gel sacks. I might be able to just grow my own gel sacks. Right now I don't have to worry about going all the way over to the jellyfish forest right now. I don't know how that's going to work though. Let's try this out. Is there anything in this locker? No, it's not. Let's deconstruct this locker real quick. And we're just going to put 1 planter. Oh good, I can put them above the lockers. Okay, I want to see if the seeds will work on here. Yeah, I could plant 1 thing there. Alright, I don't know why I went there. I knew that was full. Let's put this and that and that. The bladderfish can chill there for a second. Yeah, I'm going to spend a lot of time organizing this base, but not on stream, because I know that's going to take a long time. I get all kinds of crazy when I organize the bases. I need some of those seeds. More quartz. More titanium. All right. I only need 2 on me right now. Actually, I need fucking. Let's just make all that glass. Problem is, I can't make the glass yet until I have a place to put the glass, which as of right now I do not. I mean, I don't have a fabricator in here yet, which is one reason we should actually probably focus on making a fabricator right now. Those are all good. Oh, it says empty on it. Empty, 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 empty. Stuck. There's some seeds. Those can go in there. I'll exile these two. Alright, fabricator. Let's make the fabricator. What do I need? 2 copper and 2 titanium. Alright, and the fabricator is going to go right here on the ladder. So... Alright, now I can start building some more glass. We can go downstairs and finish the alien containment unit. I think this whole episode is pretty much just going to be base building. I do want to see if I can throw a seed in there. Did I put the seeds away? I did put the seeds away, but I don't know where I put them. Probably the last one. Let's grab that fish. No seed there? No? Remember that? Okay, there's some seeds. Let's plant a gel sack seed here. I believe you can eat gel sacks, but it won't let me put the seed because it's a spore. Can I eat the spore? Let me see. Nope, can't eat the spore. So you still can't really use these planters for anything, huh? Can I put a, I was gonna say, I always call them banana plants, but ribbon plants. I wonder if I could plant a ribbon plant in there. Well, so the spore I can't even plant there, which is kind of stupid, but whatever. So let's start breeding our fish. Okay, let's go finish our alien containment unit. It just needs one more little pump of power here. Wait, what? Oh, titanium. Need 2 titanium. Once I organize everything in here, this will be a lot easier. There's a bunch of titanium there. I only need 2, but I'm going to use those for something else. So I need to make a... Let's finish this. And we'll put a hatch, which we kind of need to have right here. But boom. Alright, cool. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's go ahead and let our fish go. Did it work? Wait, did I not let the fish go? Did I just eat the fish? I just ate the fish, son of a bitch. Alright. Well, I'm gonna have to find some more bladderfish because I'm pretty sure I just ate my bladderfish. I do not think that I have... Can I plant this creep vine? It's rotten. Let's try that. If I can plant the creep vine down in here, that'd be nice. Then I have endless health as well. Oh, I guess I can. Did it work? It did. It worked. Okay, awesome. Apparently I can plant rotten creep vine and it will grow. Which is really going to come in handy because I just got a bunch of creep vines. So I'm going to put all 4 of those in here. That'll give me endless bandages and nicely executed. Wait a minute, can I grow? Can I plant these? That would be really awesome. I've never tried this. I haven't really experimented too much with the alien containment units. So let's see if I can do that. Can I plant you? No, I can't. Alright, well the creep vine is definitely going to be useful. So we'll do that. Alright. So. Do I have one of every tool? Can't make that yet. Yes, I do. I don't need anything there. All right. So let's get the rest of the stuff out of the sea truck in here. One of these windows, I'm actually gonna put that in real quick. So upstairs, let's go figure out what I am doing here. This is the front. Let's go to the upstairs place, and I believe this is the window. Yeah, this is gonna be the window I want to put in. Let's just put the glass in now. Should give me a nice little view of the penguins. Look at that. Look at my penguins. Yeah. And you know what else I'm gonna do? Let me see. Do I have any more titanium? No, I don't. I mean, I have more titanium, just not on me. I believe this one had titanium. Yes. I'm gonna build a little chair. Wait, where's my chair? This one. Oh my god, no. I switched, let's just turn around. We're gonna put it right here. Alright, so just in case you guys don't know, when you're in a chair, your vitals stop moving. So I don't lose any health or water while I'm sitting in a chair. So I'm gonna take a really quick break because I really have to go to the bathroom. When I come back, I'll be doing basically another episode. What's going on? Silver Fox, what's up, man? Nice. But I'll be back in a second. Wait, which hair in the game? You talking about this game, or are you talking about my hair? Because I got the crazy ginger Jesus thing going on here. I just shaved tonight. I actually did a shaving stream right before this. Awesome. I appreciate it. I'm sorry, man. You like pop in right when I'm like, I gotta piss really bad, and I want to get some more water, and I want to smoke a cigarette. I've been playing for only an hour, but I'm doing episodics on here. I'm gonna actually start from here on the next episode that I'm putting on YouTube. I've got a complete playthrough. Your hair and this game. Hell yeah. I have a complete playthrough of the original Subnautica on my YouTube channel, and I've played this one through a couple times, and I don't like using the console commands and stuff because I really enjoy these games. I'm really horrible at direction in games, so it's pretty badass to find a game where you can just go get lost and it's okay. And there's a couple of games like that, like Skyrim. I fucking love Skyrim for that same reason. I was doing a VR Skyrim playthrough also. My YouTube name is MMOing, MMOing. Same as the channel. I've got 500 plus streams on there, but you don't have to watch them all, they're boring. It's really cool. I'm trying to go through and consolidate some of my YouTube videos down to like highlights, but it's such a bitch because it takes so long to edit a 4-hour stream. So I've got like 500 4-hour streams to do some shit on.
Stop looking at my
Thank you
app.
so much for the follow, man. I really do appreciate that. When I get to 330 followers, I'm going to be doing a game giveaway. If you type exclamation game list, I'll just go ahead and throw it in there real quick. These are the games I have available to give away. Up. Probably should put the exclamation there and turn off caps lock. What? There we go. That link right there should take you to a list of games that I have available to win. I'm going to be doing another drawing when I get to 330 followers, which seems like it's coming up pretty quick. And basically the winner, I usually do the game giveaway for a week, and then I draw a winner at the end on that Friday. And whoever wins, I'll contact them, and you can pick a game off that list. So now that you're following me, if you would like to, if you want to be in on that action, I should be getting pretty close to 330, huh? So, I don't know. I'll be right back. I really do have to take a leak, and is this beautiful view here to like look at while I'm gone. So I'll be right back. Nah, I was just gonna say, because you seem really familiar. I played with a Silver Fox for a while on a team in Overwatch. If it was like, it probably wasn't you, because I don't know if you're male or female. It was a female, and secondly, we played like a week in a row, so you remember the MMOing name if it was you. So it probably isn't, but it's cool anyway. So I'm gonna do some stuff real quick. I just have to introduce the stream because I'm gonna just edit this together to make my episodes. So, what's going on, gamers? This is Jaded from MMOing, and welcome back to my Subnautica Below Zero playthrough. This will be episode number 7, and we're going to do some exploring this time because the last episode was pretty much just me building a base. Let's get into it. So, I have this pretty base now with my little chair and my viewing window to look at the penguins on the beach, which is really awesome. I forgot how to stand up for a second there. So, let's go do some shit. I have a lot of things I need to find, but specifically what I need to find the most right now is the cell charger, because I'm going to be running out of power in the sea truck soon, and I don't want to get stuck not being able to do stuff because I need a fucking cell charger. I'm going to have to make a bunch of extra batteries, excuse me for that, and I don't want to have to do that. That was how it was when I first played this. There was no battery charger in the game. Quite seriously, I probably made about 40 batteries at the first time I played the game, and I completely ran out of batteries and I could not charge them. That was a horrible experience. We all are gonna need water too. Actually, I should probably grab the water out of the... I'm too excited. I want to go explore. There's so much to like explore here. Last time I played this was probably like the July build in 2019. So it's been a while. There's a lot of new stuff. They've rewritten the entire storyline, and they've also added the dialogue back in, because they had the dialogue all like recorded. Can I not get in here? I can. I mean, I can't breathe in here right now, I don't think, but I can still get in here. But what am I doing? I'm going here. Oh shit! I don't have any water left in here. Well then, let's see if my fishes have been getting freaky. My fishes have been getting freaky, then I can drink water right now. Let's see. Oh, I ate them. Son of a bitch. All right. We're going to have to go catch some bladderfish real quick. I don't think there are any bladderfish that spawn around this area. I think actually there might be some down here in the caves. Wait, what is that? Titanium? Ooh. So I've noticed. Oh, there's a bladderfish. Holy shit. I want you. Is there one more? No. Oh, yes, there is. Fuck yeah. You know what? Let's see if there's actually a few more so I can make water right now. That's cool. I have my own little cave entrance to my base. That's awesome. Exciting. It's not a bladderfish. It's not a bladderfish at all. You know, I haven't scanned this dude yet. Let's see if I can do this without dying. Hell yeah. Alright. I need one more bladderfish. Actually, I need like 5 more bladderfish. They're not going to breed fast enough. I know this for a fact. So it kind of sucks. Oh, there's another one. Oh, there's another one. Oh, one on the trail. What's that? Oh, this is the vent. Down here, this is like the crystal caverns, I believe. Which I'm not going to do yet. I don't have a reinforced diving suit. I don't know if that matters. I think I can get burned down there like I could in the first Subnautica. If that's a thing, then I'm going to need to get the reinforced diving suit to go down there. If I get you, I can breed you guys too. Alright, so 2 waters right now. That should do it. Let's cook. I don't know why I don't have a featherfish. No, I don't want to cook anything. I want. Did I pick up 3 or 4 butterfish? I think I got 4, so I should still have 2 left if I make 2 waters. That should be good. And then go down here, and we'll release these bad boys into the wild, so they can get their nasty on and make me some food and water. That's how we're gonna sustain ourselves right now for the beginning of this, until I can get the water filtration system. So right now my plan is to drink the 2 waters that I just made. Not very healthy, but oh well, that's what I got. I'm okay. We're gonna go ahead and go explore the Arctic Spires. Not the Arctic Spires. What are these? These are the thermal spires. Let's see what's down up in here. What's up down in here? What's down up in here? God, I love the fucking... This game is so beautiful. They put so much more time into this than the last time I saw it. This was kind of desolate and bare. It wasn't really shaped out yet. That's Twisted Bridges. If that's Twisted Bridges, I want to be heading the, let's say, southwest. Let's go southwest. I really wish that the sea truck was faster. I really miss the Cyclops. Like, I say this every time I play. The sea truck just, it doesn't feel like it's as full. The Cyclops was so awesome. It was so much to driving it, and it had the ability to store the entire, you could have an entire base there. But you just cannot do with the sea truck, because after you have 3 cars on this thing, even with the 3 horsepower upgrades, and that sucks because you're like giving up other things like the efficiency module. Whoa, I'm fucking flipping around over here. Oh shit. This hasn't happened in a while. Okay. Right now I heard that there was the voice was from the music. I thought it was from the game. There's a bunch of quartz down here. I feel like I'm in, where am I? Probably nowhere important. I'm just in awe. It's there's like nothing down here, but it's still amazing. There's a lot of salt down here. Something's eating fish over here, and I'm smacking into them too. So you never really thought about that, you know, when you're driving in a long distance, like out on the country roads, trying to go somewhere. Oh, look at this! Wow. These were not here last time. These are fucking straight up jellyfish. Wow. This is beautiful. I love this. So badass. Whoa. This is awesome. They sound kind of weird. They sound like they're machines. Are those little jellies in there? Look. Look at his eye. Dude, this is badass. Is there any resources down in here? Oh, there's a cave over here. Okay, we're going somewhere. We're exploring. This is so random. There's just like these random 3 creep vine right here. There's a couple more. Dude, this is epic. I'm assuming that if I wasn't inside my vehicle, these would hurt like hell if I touched them. But I really kind of want to get out and check it. Let's try it on a small one here. I'm going to hop out real quick and see if they attack me. I'm going to scan this guy. I'm about to find out. You ready? Here we go. Oh, yeah. Okay. They sting. If you touch the tentacles, you get shocked. I bet the big one would probably hurt me more. Whoa, this guy's coming at me. That's cool. That is so cool. So the jellies are new. I've not seen the jellyfish before. I feel like there should be like some kind of like there should be some resource in here. I don't see anything to collect in here. Can I kill the jellyfish? Are the jellyfish a resource? Probably not. Uh-oh. Well, amazing. Everything besides the rocket at the beginning of Sub-Zero is new to you. Yeah, it also, like, the rocket's not even there anymore. It's a different thing now. They added a lot of new animations and actual character animations for other for NPCs. There's one particular NPC, the one, I think it's Marguerite. I'm thinking it probably isn't her. Whoa, why did it just get all dark? Look at this water change right here, though. It's like boom. Boom. It looks so much cooler like this. Wow, this is crazy awesome. I really need to find the cell charger. I believe that's down in one of the bases in Lilypad, I think. I don't quite remember where shit is. I have a general idea of which directions to go because I have a map right here that I actually printed out. It doesn't have any information on it. It's just a plain map that has the zones. So I can tell what zone I'm in and kind of guess which direction to go. That's not immersion killing. I mean, it's actually much more immersive having the map because I'd probably have a map of the island considering I'm a scientist on the planet because I'm a scientist on the planet, right? Yeah, well, that'd be awesome if you enjoy them. My playthroughs on the original Subnautica, I got everything in the game. It was probably the second time it was the first time I ever beat it, actually, was that playthrough. But I like to explore more than anything else, really. That's kind of how I find everything. I say I played a lot of MMOs. This is not an MMO, obviously, but I was all in massive multiplayer games. I played World of Warcraft. I play ESO. I've played probably about 100 different massive multiplayer games, like fantasy style MMORPG. But I was always horrible at finding where I was supposed to be going. And there's a few games that I really enjoy because it doesn't really matter where you go. Like right here, this might get really boring for a lot of people to watch, but I like just kind of cruising around and exploring. And I really hate the fact that this thing's so goddamn slow too. All right, let me start heading back toward the base so I can get my bearings and figure out where I am, and then I will go in the right direction to go to the Lilypad Isles, because that's where I'm going to go look for the base. I know there's a base down there. I just don't know exactly where it is. Right now, I believe we're in the world edge. Like, we're actually off the map. Or we're in the sparse Arctic. That's what this is. This is probably the sparse Arctic. So the thermal, I just killed another fish. I should probably repair my shit sometime soon also. But I mean, the speed of this is so horrible. I really wish that the sea truck went faster. And I left a few different... I've hit F8 a couple times when reported... Or not reported, but suggested that they would make it go like... fast, like faster than this, because this is with nothing. I know you can get the upgrades for it. You can actually get upgrades for horsepower, but the horsepower upgrades, even if you put 3 of them, you can barely tow 3 cars without seeing a drastic decrease in the speed. That really kind of sucks. I did play Diablo 2 for years, but that was way back in the day. I don't think I've ever streamed Diablo. In fact, I know for a fact I've never streamed Diablo. I played Diablo 2 when it was a thing. Diablo 3, I got into when it first came out. So it's been a long time. But one of the games from that era that I really loved was DAOC, Dark Age of Camelot. That was a really cool MMORPG back in the day. I also played Anarchy Online. I played EverQuest. I played any MMORPG that started the whole thing. I mean, WoW, obviously. I've been playing WoW for 15 years. But I like MMOs. It's just, I suck at directions, so I'm always getting lost. And it's a little bit different when you're questing because you have to go to certain places and do certain things. Alright, so I'm in Twisted Bridges. Let me get my bearings real quick. If I'm in Twisted Bridges, there's the thermal spires. So I'm on the edge of Twisted Bridge and thermal spires. I want to go... Should we go to the purple vents? No. We're going to go Lilypad. Lilypad is going to be... Where's the Rocket Island? Right. Maintenance required. That's Rocket Island. So I basically want to go that way. Let's say west. A little bit southwest, actually. So if I go this direction, we should run into the Lilypads. I'm going to need water, though. That's really going to fucking suck. Like, I desperately am going to need water really soon. And I've got no water. Hopefully, I find something. That's my goal. This is Twisted Bridges. Wait, if I'm at Twisted Bridges and Rocket Island is right there. I hate fucking direction. I'm trying to figure this out. That's Rocket Island. I'm in Twisted Bridges. That's the thermal spires between me and Rocket Island. I want to go... No, it says I want to go south. I do want to go south. But you know what? Damn it, damn it, damn it. I need water. This is not going to turn out good if I don't get water. So if we're in the Twisted Bridges area, let's just go ahead and go this way real quick and grab some bladderfish. This thing is so damn slow. Oh, no, don't worry, man. I don't mind about your spelling. Have you seen me type? Just tell me far apart in the age range. Yeah, I'm pretty old, man. I'm actually going to be 40 in a couple years. I'm going to be turning 39 in March. I'm an old dad. I've got 2 kids. Dude, my fucking youngest, or my oldest kid just became a teenager. He just turned 13 in December. My youngest is 9. I only have 2. But it's crazy, man. Like, I've been gaming for a long time. I remember when the Nintendo came out. It was like the coolest shit ever. And trying to show my son, like, he games, like, he plays Fortnite, like, hardcore. But it was funny, the first time he has Breath of the Wild, but I was trying to show him the original Legend of Zelda, and he's just like, what the fuck is this, Dad? He didn't say fuck, because he doesn't cuss around me, but I know he cusses. He's a teenager. But it was funny, because he was just laughing at it, like, he doesn't understand that when this came out, when the original Legend of Zelda came out for Nintendo, it was like an epic breakthrough. It was like the next thing after Mario. And like, people didn't get it. I mean, it's crazy. Oh, okay, so you're up there. Do you remember? Well, like, so you were around the Super Nintendo era. You sunk 3 years of your life into the original WoW. Yeah, I actually, what happened with me is I played World of Warcraft for a very, very long time. I really need to get water. Where am I now? Oh my god. Okay, I need to. I'm in the deeps. I know where I am. I think this is the Arctic Zone. Okay, let's just go back toward there. Yeah, that'll work. Ocarina of Time, yes. I've beat every single Zelda game except for Wind Waker. I really feel like I want to go buy a GameCube someday and beat Wind Waker, or get it for the I don't know, did they make a copy? Did they make a version of Wind Waker for the Switch? I think you might be able to actually buy it on Nintendo, huh? Bubsy, I remember that game with the rabbit. Was that a game that had like a rabbit that was like supposed to be like a fucking it looked like a Bugs Bunny clone kind of? It was a cat? Bubsy. I have to look that up. I'm sure I've played it before, but I don't remember what it is about, or like what it's like. I remember the name though, because I had Sega for a little while. I had there was, when the Sega Saturn came out, or no, it was Sega CD, Sega Saturn, Sega CD. There was a game called Sega Knights. They made a remake of it on the Dreamcast, I believe. But it was Toe Jam and Earl. I remember that. I really need water. Okay, I'm gonna hop out of here and get some water, because if I don't, I'm gonna die. You know what? Let's just go. We can make it. We can make it to the drop pod. Then I'll worry. Man, I was not prepared for this trip. Ended up back at the beginning of the damn game, because I fucked up. Toe Jam and Earl. Do you remember Battletoads? Double Dragon. Mario Paint came out like when I was like 8. I swear to God, that was such a fun game. When we first got Mario Paint, it was like the first time you were able to like artistically do something in a game. And now we have like, you know, fucking drawing pads or tablets you can just draw on straight into the PC. So much stuff has changed since I was a kid. I don't know about you. We went through this era of like massive change. I remember my first CD. Like I recorded most of the music. I play guitar and drums, bass. I've been in a lot of bands in my life, and the first like 14 years of my life, I was recording our band's music with a Sony Talkboy. The Sony Talkboy was the fucking thing that Macaulay Culkin used in Home Alone 2. It was that one that made you could slow it down to like he ordered the pizza with it. I actually had one of those. And that's what we recorded all our music on. So crazy. Did you see advancements in technology just in our lifetime is insane. Alright, I have one bladderfish. And there's another one. There's a bladderfish in here for me. That was cool. The year of Freedom Winters. Wait, what's Freedom Winters? I really don't know what this is. Was it a thing? I was born in 81. So I was born actually I was 2 years old when the Nintendo came out. I had my first Nintendo. Well, no, actually I was probably 6. I think it came out in 87. Yeah, it must have been 6. Nintendo came out. I was 6 years old, and I got a Nintendo. And I literally went through like 4 Nintendos. Oh, Riders. Wait, hold on. What did I say? Oh, you did say. Why did I read that? Freedom Winters. I don't know why I saw that. I saw Winters. Freedom Riders. I remember Ghost Rider. Wait, what's the Freedom Riders? Sorry, I'm uneducated. It's all the gaming I did. I didn't go and learn stuff. I'm super excited for I wanted to I got an Oculus Rift, an Oculus. Why do I keep calling it an Oculus? I got an Oculus Rift for Christmas. Oh, I should probably drink that water before I die. Alright, I need a few more waters and then we'll go. Freedom Riders. Was Freedom Riders a program? Or like not a program, but was it a game? It sounds familiar. Bladderfish. I'm thinking I want to take like at least 5 waters. I want to fill up my water all the way. Let's grab this guy too. Oh, come on. He was fucking like ahead of me. I couldn't reach him. Oh, wait, what was that? You know what's really crazy? Let's see, the year you were born was the year they did the nationwide forced integration in school. Oh, really? That would be 86? No. I was born in 81. I'm gonna cheat because you said you were 8 years younger than me. I suck at math too, but I'm gonna guess. Wait, 81. 7? 9. 89. Score. Was I right? Are you into politics? You sound like a political person. I've been like really trying not to talk about politics on the stream, but then like I get really super excited about certain things. Like right now, I'm like super into a candidate. What country, or where are you from the US then? I mean, you're up at like what? It's like 2 o'clock in the morning? What time is it? It's 3:37 a.m. I should probably get some air. Yeah, well, I did a couple videos. I've been doing this like show in the morning called Good Morning Gamers. When I wake up, I just drink my coffee and smoke my morning cigarette and try to get my head, going. And I did like a 2-hour rant on Andrew Yang the other day because I'm so fucking Yang Gang. I don't know if you know what that means, but I'll just leave it at that. If you don't know who Andrew Yang is, you should at least Google him at some point. So a lot of people really, really wanting him. Okay, so you're in Midwest. You in Iowa? If you are in Iowa. It's funny though, I'm super excited about him, and I've been trying to talk to my wife about him, and she's all yanged out. She doesn't want to hear it anymore. Yeah, he is. Oh, you're Yang Gang? Dude, that's just $1,000 a month though. It's his whole vision for the country and the way he wants to bring people together, the humanity first. It makes sense. Everything about the UBI thing makes sense to me too. Like, I completely understand it, and the way he lays it out is just such a powerful message. There are so many people supporting him. You are in Iowa. Oh my God, do you caucus? I swear to God, if I'm gonna get a caucus for Yang out of this stream, this would be the best stream I've ever done in my life. I've never really been that political, but Andrew Yang has completely motivated me. That is hilarious. Whoa, my God, I'm drowning. That's how excited I am. Oh shit, I made it. Wait, you're straight up. What? Oh my God, no, don't take it. Don't take my, son of a bitch. Hold on, I gotta focus for a second. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? He took my fucking sea monkey. Did you see that son of a bitch? He came up and punked me, and he took my fucking sea glide. Oh wow, what is this? I found something. Hey. Oh wait, no, I had to have found this already, right? Yeah, I already found that. Damn it. Okay, well this will work. There's water. Haha. Some first aid kit. That was really messed up, dude. I just lost my sea glide. It's like, that sucks. Son of a bitch. Alright, let me grab a couple more bladderfish and we're gonna head back over. I'm gonna have to make another sea glide too. What do I need to make a sea glide? Yeah, I mean, it's really cool. So you're pretty much libertarian. I mean, I'm assuming. It's pretty insane. How he's been able to bring Republicans and Democrats and Libertarians and progressives and everybody together. He's not about ideal politics. He's not about like the left versus the right. And there's a lot of Trump voters that are voting for him. There's a lot of Republican voters that are voting for him. He had a study said 20% of Republican college students will vote for him over Trump. He had a study that said 15, or maybe it was 15% of college students, 20% of disaffected Trump voters will be voting for him. It's insane. Because the numbers that he's showing, he just got to 4th in the polls. He just qualified for the February debate. He missed the last debate, but it was because they didn't do any polling between the December debate and the January debate. They only did like 2 qualifying polls that the DNC considered qualifying. He's anti-establishment, which is amazing because he's just about helping people. He's a really smart guy. He has a lot of really good ideas, and he's the math guy. So I'm really psyched about him. He got to 8% in the last couple polls. He was actually 4th place in one of the polls nationwide, and I was super excited about it. Exactly. I mean, because he understands, like, he says basically that, Trump had all the problems right. The solutions weren't ideal for, the things that are happening. I have Trump voters in my family. I'm not against people who voted for Trump. I'm technically, I've always been a registered Democrat. I vote every time. I did vote for Hillary because I didn't want to vote for Trump, but not because, like, I don't know. I wasn't really politically engaged at the time. I just randomly picked a candidate out of the 2 that were there. That's what most people did. It was like, well, evil or evil too. We didn't know. But I think he has a real shot in Iowa, especially if people get out and caucus for him. And he's gotten a lot of support in Iowa. He's doing a huge tour there right now. He's doing a 17-day tour. And what's crazy is Warren and Biden and Sanders are all in the Senate right now. I don't know about Joe Biden. Is Joe Biden still a senator? He was vice president. I don't know if you can be a senator, but whatever. It's crazy because when people hear his message, it's not like divisive like everybody else. I mean, even our own candidates are calling each other liars on the stage of the debate. It's like sad. I mean, that's not the kind of shit that the country needs right now. Yeah, it's just people, and his campaign's still growing. He's still out there pushing it. He does 5 events a day right now. Some cool things about Yang. First of all, he was just endorsed by, oh my God. You probably know the answer, and I can't think. Dave Chappelle just endorsed him. He's doing 2 shows for him in South Carolina, and he's going to Iowa this week to do a show for him in Iowa. That's amazing. That was a huge thing because, especially with all the problems with the candidates fighting over the black vote, it seems like a lot of people are. I think Andrew has the best policy to get voters that don't normally vote out, and that's one of the things that he has behind him. Is he has got a huge voter base of people that were not really political. A lot of them have never voted before and have never supported a campaign. And the people get the message. It's about humanity. It's about people caring about each other and taking care of each other the way it was. I don't know. It's just everything's so divisive right now. I hate labels. I hate being like. I guess I lean more independent than Democrat. I'm a registered Democrat, but I don't feel that way. I'm sorry if you want to. I've just been wanting to talk about. I want to go up on the roofs and scream Yang, scream for Andrew Yang. It's insane how much he's motivated me. I actually seriously spent. I've done over 200 text banking to Iowans. I've been talking to Iowans about Yang. I've never been politically motivated to do anything. Okay, you're a toaster. I'm a helicopter. I just. That's cool. No. Yo, the only reason I brought up the female thing is because the silver fox that I was playing Overwatch with, she was a female. She was in my Discord with us. So that's why I knew you weren't her, because you would have remembered me, my name, because my name's MMOing on Blizzard, so. But I'm like, I don't know, I'm super, super excited about politics right now because I really feel like if he has plans for everything, but I like the way, one of the things I really love about Andrew Yang is even when he's doing his, they're not really some speeches, they're more like shows, but when he's doing his speeches around Iowa, the question part is always my favorite part to watch. I watch all of them because I like to get to the end where he answers the questions. He answers the questions with his steps. This first thing we do, second thing we do, third thing we do, fourth thing we do, fifth thing we do. He explains exactly how he's going to do things. I'm talking about for healthcare and for education costs and student loan debt. The way he describes how he's going to take care of these problems is actually a plan. It's like he's already sat down and done the numbers and done the math and figured out exactly what would work best. And I love the way he uses the examples. Everything he says, none of these ideas are mine. He talks about where these ideas came from. A lot of them are very American ideas, like the freedom dividend. He's got a lot of fact behind him. And one of the things I love about that in the Yang Gang, they're very, very honest and awesome people. I've seen a lot of people, like Paget, Kagi, she does the Yang Gang stuff. Like, she does Yang videos. There's the Grassroots Yang Gang, who used to be... Right, I'm definitely not that kind of person. And that's why I hate labels, because this is what our country... This is what I feel like our country is happening. I hate it when a Democrat does something stupid and the Republicans say, Democrats do that, Democrats do that, Democrats do that. Or a Republican does something stupid and Democrats are like, Republicans do that. I don't like a lot of the Democrats. I'm a Democrat. But there's a lot of Democrats I do not agree with. And there's a lot of Republicans that I do agree with. I hate the fact that we're lumped into these two names. And if something happens in our party, everybody gets blamed for it. And I really hate that. I think it's the stupidest thing. We're millions of people And we all have different ideologies. We all have different ideas of what things should be. But Andrew's trying to get behind the things that everyone does care about the same. We care about our kids. We care about our lives. We care about... Right. I don't understand how they can label... They throw the names... They throw Republican and Democrat out like they're bad things. And the two-party system we have, obviously, it leaves out a lot of people, including yourself. I mean, you vote Green Party because you don't want to be in that situation. Nobody ever talks shit on the independents. Like, when was the last time you heard like a news station be like, oh, this independent did this, so fuck the independents? Like, that doesn't happen. It's insane. It's the Democrats and the Republicans that just get bashed back and forth. And most of us want the same things. We want the same things. We want a healthy family. We want a healthy society. We want healthy children. We want, our lives to be good. I mean, we have way more in common than not. And it sucks that we're so divided. And this is the one thing I love about Andrew Yang. He doesn't talk shit on Trump. He says things like, why Trump got elected. He believes the automation was the main driving goal, but he doesn't talk shit on Trump. And one of the craziest things that I keep hearing, so many people don't know enough about Andrew, and they say things online and they try to bash him. They say, oh, Andrew Yang, he's out of nowhere, he's never going to be elected, he could never win, he could never be anything. And it's great because a lot of them will bring out points like, oh, Andrew Yang said there was 4 million manufacturing jobs were lost in these states. And the fact is 4 million manufacturing jobs were not lost just in those states. 4 million manufacturing jobs were lost across the entire country, but they were primarily based in those states. So he had to start saying primarily based in because people were like, you're lying, even though the math is 100% correct. Everything he talks about, I love it when someone bashes Andrew on a policy or something. The Yang Gang, instead of going in there and being, dude, you're an idiot, what is your problem? That's not what they do. They go in and they start putting documentation in there. Look at the stats. This is this came out, this was that. And they actually use actual factual basis to make arguments, and they give it to that person. And a lot of times that person can't say anything about it because they realize they're wrong. It's really cool. I really like the fact that these people are actually rational, fact-based. He has a fact-based following. He doesn't have all this bullshit politician-y stuff that the other politicians have been throwing out for years. I mean, Biden did what he could. I don't think Biden's a bad person. I don't think Warren's a bad person. I don't think Bernie's a bad person. I'm gonna die right now because I haven't been paying attention. Oh, but look at all the bladderfish I collected. I was going in circles and I collected like 5 million bladderfish. That's perfect. Am I too loud, baby? I'm sorry, love. I woke my wife up because I got excited about politics. Oh shit, I need to eat or drink. Let's just do this all. Okay, so I've got plenty of stuff now to make water. Alright, so... yeah, but pretty much... It just like, if people understood, like, right now, the polls, people are like saying, oh, Andrew Yang can't win because his polls are so low. But most of the polls that you get, that we see, are done specifically with Democratic registered Democrats, okay? They don't take into account the independents and the Republicans who are willing to vote for Yang and caucus for him. That's one of the things I see watching all the videos, like on the Zach and Matt show. He follows them around Iowa. He's doing all of the campaign. He's following him on the campaign trail and video or live streaming all the events. And one of the coolest things is he does interviews with people that came in after they see Yang speak. And I've seen at least 12 Republicans that were Trump voters that came in. Some of them actually had MAGA gear on. They came in, they watched him speak, and afterwards they said they were going to caucus for him. They said they were going to vote for Trump, but they were going to caucus for Andrew Yang because he's the only other candidate on the Democrat side that if he won, they'd be okay with that. And that sounds crazy stupid, but that is a huge deal. because Republicans that voted for Trump like Yang. They can, out of all the rest of the Democrats running, that's who they would prefer to be running against Trump if Trump loses. So just that, there's like at least 12 Republicans that were on the last couple weeks of streams that said they're going to caucus for Yang. It's amazing because there's no Republicans caucusing for Bernie. That's not a thing. Definitely not Warren and Biden. But I think people are going to be shocked. He just qualified for the February debate. Yesterday, he got 4 polls where it put him over 5%. He was at 8 and 7 in 2 of them. He was a nationwide poll, 8%, above Bloomberg. No, below Bloomberg. I don't know, that is ridiculous. That bothers me, that Bloomberg was able to buy his way into the election and actually surpass a lot of candidates. Because all he did was spend money. I mean, he has a good message, but I think that it's unfair that someone can come in with billions of dollars and literally go from 0 to 10% without actually talking to a single voter. It's crazy that that's the world we live in. I don't know. Sorry. I don't know. I think a lot of people in this country want change, and they wanted change when they voted for Trump. And we're just looking for someone that can actually make our country great again. I would say it like that. Yeah. And that's 100% the reason that he's been able to do as good as he has done is because he connects with people. That's what I was going to say earlier. Watching him on the campaign trail, I listened to the questions afterwards because what he does is he takes what he heard in the last, like the farmers, for instance. There's a lot of farmers in Iowa, and a lot of farmers are having problems with a lot of things. Like the tariffs are hurting some of them. The consolidation of family farms into these big companies, they're sucking them up. And this is all true stuff. This is all fact. But he doesn't know that much about it. Like he was talking about ethanol. But it's really crazy because you see the progression in his mind and the way he starts thinking about things and coming up with new ideas and new solutions while he's on the campaign trail. It's not the same speech every time. He adapts it not to the people. He doesn't adapt it to try and look more likable. He adapts it by listening to the people before that and changing the way he was thinking about the policy. The ethanol thing, one of the farmers in an event a couple days ago had talked to him and asked him about what he's going to do for farmers. And he said, I want to, help farmers. They should be able to compete with the big companies that are coming in and making it impossible for family farms to exist, which is a great answer. And he doesn't know exactly how to do it. And I like the fact that he's willing to say, I've been meeting with lots of farmers and I'm learning a lot. He said that in one of his speeches. He said, I've been meeting with thousands of farmers at this point in Iowa, and I'm learning a lot. Like that. Some people were like, oh, that's a sign of weakness. He doesn't even know his own policies. That is not a sign of weakness. That is a sign of a great leader. Someone who's actually listening to people's problems and trying to figure out solutions to actually fix them. That is the kind of president that I think the country needs to get back to a place where there isn't so much hate. So I'm almost emotional. Like I'm almost going to cry. Like, I don't know. I wish more people could know about him. I'm trying so hard. I started another Twitter account a while back. I've been trying to grow people and get them in to see Yang and just at least check him out, YouTube him, You watch him for a little while and you'll start to see that he is a person. He's got a 4-year-old and a 7-year-old. That's another thing. He brings his son, and his son's autistic. He's the first president that's actually embraced the fact that they had an autistic child. I'm on the autism spectrum. I take something called Dival Pro X right now to try and connect my brain to get myself kind of in a better place to talk or to, be functional. Yeah, it's exactly true. Just the fact, it doesn't even matter if it was just farming. Whatever it is, he actually takes the facts in and tries to form solutions that will work. I mean, I just think it's amazing just to have someone thinking that way that's leading the government. I think would help with so many problems that we still have. Like, I didn't vote for Trump, but I actually did. If you go to magapill.com, maga.pill, or magapill.com, it actually has a list of all the things that Trump has done. And a lot of them are really good for our country. Okay, this is the crazy thing. The media always focuses, well, the left, here, let me talk about me real quick. I love, like, Bill Maher, but I also loved Todd Starnes. Todd Starnes got kicked off the air because someone on his show said something, and that whole, it's going too far with that, to this whole cancel culture. It's ridiculous. Yeah. My son, my youngest son, my oldest son has hearing loss badly. He's 13. He's actually gone in for 3 different adjustments to his hearing aids in the last 4 months, and he's drastically losing his hearing. He can still hear, and well, I found something out about him. He can read lips. My 13-year-old son can read lips, and he's been reading lips for years, and we didn't even know. That's pretty insane. He didn't know he couldn't hear because, I mean, it's kind of like my cousin didn't know she needed glasses for 20 years until she got them. And she's like, wow, I can see. But it's insane. And he had an injury where a chair at school fell on his head. And they weren't sure if that's caused it. So now we're doing some tests. We just got an MRI done. And they're going to test and see if they can figure out why he's losing his hearing. It's about at 50% right now. So it's not completely, to a point where he can't hear. But I don't know. That's really nothing to do with necessarily autism. But it's kind of the same thing. I mean, as a parent, when there's something wrong with your child, can you imagine, like, if I went to Trump and said, my son can't hear, what can we do? I feel like I could literally approach Andrew Yang and be like, hey, my son can't hear, what can we do? And he would say, oh my God, that's horrible. Let's figure it out. I don't know. Yeah, cochlear. Yes, they are cochlear implants. I probably can't say it right either, but yeah, it's... Oh, no, they're not. His hearing aids are actually external. Right now, they're doing the MRIs and stuff to see if there's a way that they can do something to either reverse or stop the hearing loss. But that's why we started thinking, when he was 9, that chair fell on his head. And we don't know how long he hasn't been able to hear well, because he never, you don't think of asking your kid, like, hey, can you hear good? Well, he's done hearing tests, and they were fine up until he was probably... Well, actually, they were fine up until 2 years ago, when we started realizing he was losing his hearing. At that point, it was mild hearing loss. The hearing aids he has now we've gone back in 3 times in the last 6 months or so, and had them readjusted because it's going worse. But they're specifically looking right now, they're doing the MRIs and the testing to find out if there's something they can do, if they can figure out. We told him about the head injury when he was 9, because we thought maybe that, we didn't think about it being connected until recently. So we told the doctor about that, and that's when they started ordering some extra tests to see if there was something that may have caused, because he got staples in his head when the chair fell on him. It was just a school chair, but I mean, it fell on him hard enough to split his head, It was pretty bad. So, we're gonna find out what they can do. He's okay. I mean, like, it's weird because he doesn't feel different or anything, because he's been living with it his whole life. He thinks his hearing aids are cool because the new hearing aids are Bluetooth. So he has his iPhone and he can listen to music in class and stuff. And it's kind of cool. He can talk to his friends through the Bluetooth. He plays games, on his phone wherever he is. And he always has Bluetooth headphones connected to his head. So it's interesting. Now, I'm definitely hope the best for your son too as well. And that's Andrew, because of the fact he has a son on the autism scale. I like the way he says. This is one of the things I really love. Kids are my younger son does have some learning issues. We had to put him in private or homeschooling because he was having issues with keeping up with the kids in class, and that has to do with the education system, obviously, but it also has to do with his ability and pace of learning. And this is what I love about Andrew. One of the policies is it's about if you have the wrong kid in the wrong school, they can't do well. I mean, that's like, I was trying to I had something I was going to say and then I forgot it. That's why I'm like wiggy out right now. Yeah. But his whole idea of the individual attention for kids at school. My mom's a teacher. Okay. My mom, there's so many things that he talks about that have happened to me and my family, which is amazing because that's the kind of you're talking about relating to him. My mom has been a teacher since I was born. Last year, she's a Head Start teacher. She does pre-K for the government program Head Start. Okay, so she's been teaching that job for 25 years. Before that, she was a public school teacher. And in the job she's at now in Head Start, quite literally, they decreased her salary $15,000 a year about 4 years ago. And what they did was they moved her from a 12-month 8-hour day teacher to a 10-month 6-hour day teacher. So literally, it took away $15,000 a year that my mom was making. She's 60. She just turned 60. And she's looking at working until she's 67 to retire with benefits that are enough for her to actually keep our house. And we're living paycheck to paycheck. I live with my mom right now because we can't afford, even when I am working, I'm not even working right now. My wife's working full time. But even with, both of us working, we could not afford to take care of our 2 kids. We couldn't afford to pay our rent. We were trying to stay in an apartment that cost almost $3,000 a month. My mom said we can come live here because she has a big house with a pool. It's a nice house. So it was just the decisions that people make right now because of the financial problems in their lives are literally making people less healthy and less productive. And it's crazy that we could turn that around so easily and nobody will do it now. But in the 70s, we were ready to do it. In the 60s, we were ready to do it. And what happened between when Milton Friedman and 1,000 economists endorsed the UBI plan and Richard Nixon had passed the House of Representatives twice in 1971 under Nixon, the Family Assistance Plan that would guarantee a minimum income for all Americans. Martin Luther King was fighting for it when he was assassinated. It was literally what his speech was on when he was killed. It was on universal basic income. It was it's weird because the whole thing went away, and people were like, why was it so mainstream in the 70s? It's literally the best reason. Oh yeah, dude, I'm glad too. I know you probably got to get out pretty soon, but I'm glad you stopped in too, man. I'm sorry, I don't know why I went into this political I told this to my mom the other day, straight up. My whole life I've always wanted to not my whole life. Let's say the last 5 years, I've been really into following politics, not really into activating. I have never been activated to be politically engaged in anything. I always voted, but I didn't feel like it was, something that meant something to me. I was just doing it because I had to vote. I could vote. It's all Americans have. They have their vote. And in California, that vote does not matter. In Iowa, it does. In Iowa, you are worth 1,000 Californians, dude. Quite literally, you can change the future of the country. So if I could persuade you to at least check out a little bit more about Andrew Yang and see how you feel about him, Andrew Yang. If you're there and you caucus, that would be awesome. And I'd like to actually stay in contact with you as well. You can Yang everybody that you know in Iowa. I'm not going to pressure you to that. That's completely up to you. But if you do, I'd like to hear from you again, see how that went, because I'm kind of interested in the whole caucus process at this point. It seems like it's the only place in the country where there's a real say in who gets nominated. Because, if someone wins in Iowa, they usually go on to win New Hampshire, and it just turns into this huge thing. I think Andrew Yang can do between 1st and 4th place in Iowa. I really do. I think he's going to shock a lot of people because most people are still writing him off. But if he can win Iowa in any meaningful way, even for 2nd or 3rd, would be great. I think that New Hampshire is going to do well because the Libertarians, 40% Libertarian in New Hampshire, and he's got a really strong message to them because the freedom dividend is literally named after them with the word freedom. So if he can get through Iowa in the top 3, which Warren is slipping a lot. I mean, I hate to say that. I feel bad for the Warren supporters, but she's 11% in the last poll. And Andrew was at 8. So, I mean, that is a close number. 8 to 11%, and that's only taking into account the registered Democrats that were polled. So, I mean, I believe Andrew's probably closer to 15% when you add in the Libertarians and the Democrats, or the Libertarians and the Republicans that are going to be voting for him. Yeah. South Carolina is the hard one because the black vote. Nobody's really getting the black vote. Biden has a good amount of the black vote, and black voters are going to be a huge part of this election. But Andrew, which I just wish more people could hear him. The way he talks about reforming the police departments and fixing, just ending abject poverty. This is a real thing on the ballot this year. We can literally make people not homeless and make people not, like, we can bring them out of the poverty level. And the whole reason he's using the $1,000 as a number is because $12,700 is the poverty rate in the United States. So $1,000 a month will literally bring 98% of Americans, 99 maybe even % of Americans out of poverty to a place where they can actually survive without being scared that they're going to lose everything all the time. I mean, I don't understand how that could be an unhealthy thing for a country, for everyone to actually look up and feel good for once and realize that they're going to be okay. If that happened, and this is what he says, if that happened, people would be able to start focusing on the actual problems of our economy, or our country, like climate change and the things that actually people are worried about. So right now, you can't go to a family man that is literally trying to keep his family in their house every month, worrying about how he's going to get the rent money, and say, hey, we need to fix climate change. The guy's going to be like, I get that, but I can't pay my bills. I don't want to lose my house. I can't focus on that right now. And just that mindset of scarcity is what's really bringing our country down to a level where people aren't... Oh, yeah, for sure. Go for it, dude. Add me anywhere you want. I want to... yeah, I mean... let me get... I jump around a lot. I want to go back to something I told my mom. I was telling you that my mom was a teacher. She lost the money. I mean, my roommate... I'm sorry, this is a different story, too. My roommate is an accountant, okay? He went to school in Cal State Fullerton, graduated, got his BA in accounting and business. He had $50,000 in student loans, okay? When he graduated, he had $50,000 in student loans. He has paid off $17,000 of student loans, and right now he's at $52,000 in student loans. He's put almost $20K in, and he's still above what he started. Now, if that's not like a problem, okay, this is all like real life stuff that's happening in my family that Andrew Yang is actually addressing and talking about. I really admire that. One more story here. Well, I'm on disability right now, which is actually funny because Andrew Yang's $1,000 a month. Right now I get $979 a month. Andrew Yang's $1,000 a month would actually replace that. So it doesn't matter if I get it or not. It's actually not even about me. Like, I don't even care about me in this situation. And I think that's what's really cool about a lot of the Yang Gang is they really care about people. It's not about them. It's not about the money. It's about the hope that the money will bring and the communities that will be able to thrive again with that money in their communities. There's just so much stuff. But the point is, big political dude, I really think I should actually start a YouTube channel and start doing politics because I love talking about politics. I'm not divisive. I don't hate anybody. I don't hate anybody. And that's one of the things that I think is missing from a lot of the political shows that are biased. I'm not biased either way. Like I said, I like getting my information from both sides of the aisle. I like hearing what they have to say. And I like stuff from the Republicans. I like stuff from the Democrats. Like I was saying, MAGAPill.com, Trump has actually done a lot of good things for our country. People that sit there and talk shit on Trump, because left-wing media, all it does is say, oh, Trump, did these 5 things that were horrible. He's literally passed hundreds of bills. And a lot of those bills were more money for veterans. There were, more stable. He's invested money into things that people do care about. It's just they don't talk about that stuff. So when people are like, "Oh, Trump's ruining the economy," he's not. Obviously Trump's not ruining the economy. The economy's doing great. It has to do with Trump and Obama, and a lot of things that have happened. But I just hate the way. I really want to get into doing some political stuff. Well, I watch a lot of stuff. I just all day long. I have my phone on with podcasts, listen to NPR, and I listen to, like I said, a lot of podcasts online and stuff. But I also like listening to both left wing and right wing, far left and far right, because if I get into the far left and far right stuff, it's almost delusional. It's so crazy when you hear how they talk about each other. I think Bill Maher actually is. I like the way Bill Maher talks shit on Democrats also. he that's one of the things I really dig about him. He says, oh, well, Republicans are crazy, they're doing this, but Democrats are fucking pussies and they won't stand up for themselves. I love the way he talks about that. But I don't think he's as divisive as some people. But either way, I like hearing the news from all sides, because then it gives me a chance to take in the information that people are giving me and decide what I feel I agree with and what I don't. And I think there needs to be more political shows like that. And I love talking about politics, so much so that most of my family members are like over it. They don't even want to talk to me about politics anymore, because I've been trying to yang everybody. I'm trying to give them all these amazing things that I've discovered about different candidates, and I know a lot about all the candidates. Okay, it's not just Yang that I researched. Yang was the person that I feel like I fell into that group, where I agree with almost everything he said, and it's stuff that I've thought about before, which is amazing, because like you said, relatable. A lot of people are looking up saying like, hey, I thought that too, and Yang's actually trying to bring it to a platform where it will reach everyone in America and help people. I don't know. Yang Gang. Yang Gang 2020. But I don't know. I think I could be a fun political show guy, because I've got a lot of stuff. Also, I love war. Okay, let me rephrase that. I don't love war. I hate war. I love learning about war. I've been a World War II buff since I was 10. And I've been following very closely what's happening in the Middle East, what happened in Egypt when it happened, what's happening in Venezuela. So I just died in the game and I don't even care. That's how much I love talking about politics. You have 3 family members. You drink in game. Oh yeah, I know. I just caught it there. Well, I have 3 family members who asked me. Oh really? Yeah, I don't even care about you posting. I literally would like you to get into my Discord and have a conversation with me about it if you do decide to caucus. More for information. You know what? You'll be my first political podcast. I actually have a channel. It's called Not a Doer. It's been my political channel. It's what I've been doing all my political stuff on. I'm going to bring that out to light. I just did actually on the stream. First time ever I've just mentioned that I am that person too. But if you actually do go end up caucusing, I'm actually very interested in the caucusing process. I know what it is. I know how it works. Do you know how it works? Have you done caucusing? Have you caucused before? Being from Iowa, I'm assuming you might have. I'm gonna wait for an answer on that one. We'll get there. I'm not worried about it right now. I want to keep in contact with you, because actually I'm excited. You're going to be my first subscriber to the new YouTube channel that I'm about to put out. It's going to be Not a Doer. I'm going to put out a YouTube channel called Not a Doer. I'm going to start talking. Yeah, well, basically what the way it works, and this is why I think that Andrew's going to do so well. Okay, everybody shows up. Let's say 200 people show up at one of the caucus locations. They do a head count, and they say, okay, who are you guys going to vote for? Who do you want caucus for? They say who they want caucus for, and they separate them into groups of people in whoever's voting for those. So they have the Bernie group, and the Warren group, and the Yang group, and the Biden group. And then they count up the totals of people that are in each group, and if they are 15% or more of the total number of people there, they become a viable candidate. If they're below 15%, they're actually not viable, and they're actually they cannot win that caucus in that particular part of the state. So what happens then is the groups that are left, they have to, if a group is not viable, the people in that group have to be pulled into another group. Okay, now this is where I think Yang has a massive advantage, because the Yang gang is passionate, like me. They are very passionate about Andrew and his vision and his message, and they were very straightforward, and they will talk about him and explain all his policies and explain everything about why people should be voting. And the number of low information voters is so high that a lot of people, and I've seen this, okay, I've been doing a lot of text banking in Iowa. And I talk to people, I've talked to Republicans and Democrats and independents. And it's crazy because I get these weird answers about things. Like, I'll be like, oh, so who's your number one then? They'll say Biden. I'll be like, okay, so what do you like about Biden's policies? And they'll be like, I just like Biden. I just like Biden. That's the reason they're going to vote for him and caucus for him, is because they just like him. I cannot believe that in Iowa, I mean, obviously there's people that don't caucus in Iowa, but if you're going to caucus, you have to know why you're doing it. It's just frustrating. Low information voters. This is one of the things that Andrew Yang says about letting 16-year-olds vote. 16-year-olds can drive a car, they can pay taxes when they work, but they can't vote. And the main two things against that are, well, first of all, 16-year-olds don't have the capacity and to be able to vote. And that right there is one of the funniest things, because there are so many low information voters in the country. They don't give people tests when they walk up to the polls. They don't say, oh, do you know what Sanders is going to do about this? They're low information too. They go in there and vote for the person they like the best. And in the case of the Democrats this year, which I think is a horrible mistake, the number one criteria for a Democrat running right now is to beat Trump. Why is that the number one criteria? I mean, shouldn't the number one criteria be to vote for someone who is going to actually advance our country? I don't know. I think I could be a pretty good political reporter. I know a lot about a lot of stuff that I've put a lot of time into learning about, and I enjoy that. Yeah. Yeah, you will very much get to educate people. That is exactly right. And the Yang Gang knows everything about Yang, because everybody who supports Andrew Yang, at least 90% of the people that support Andrew Yang, are supporting him because of his policies, because of his vision, because of what he believes in. So when you go and say, what is Biden? First of all, I've done research on Biden. I don't know what his policies are. I've done research on him. All his policies are like Obama. What is his stump speech? I've seen his stump speech, and it's about, everything that all politicians say. Let's make the country better. We need to fix the deficit. We need to take care of, the stuff. But he's not talking about the people. He's talking about corporate money, obviously. The messages are almost the same as what Andrew's talking about separately, but Andrew has a lot more visions of bigger things that matter right now. Yeah, well, so let me finish the caucus, right? So then once you pull somebody into the group, all those people that were disaffected or that were thrown out because they weren't 15%, those people can leave, they can stand in a corner, or they can join another group. So then the groups join up together, and they get as many members from the non-viable candidate groups as possible into their groups. Then they do another count, and then they have arguments. Straight up, they have arguments. So at that point, it could take an hour or two, and the caucuses are pretty crazy. You would get to, this is where this is democracy in action. This is like, have you ever watched British politics, where you see the people on the floor and they're just like yelling at each other and fighting, but they're doing it so respectably, that's just a moronic thing. I would never do that, but you are the most beautiful person I've ever met in my life. But you're an idiot. It's just, they have this such a great thing. So you get to actually, then you go, it's basically like a debate from group to group, and you can actually try and persuade people in the top groups to come to your group. And the person that ends up, when the time cuts off, because what they do is once you get in the caucus, they lock the doors. No one's allowed to come in once the caucus starts. So the people that are in there are the people that are going to decide who's going to take that district. And it's just an amazing way to do this, because it's literally the people debating the people, saying this is why we should vote for this person. There's nothing like that, because the Electoral College is what is going to determine the vote. You know that. I have one friend, Zeo Blader, who comes on all the time. I don't know if he really cares. He doesn't believe in our system at all. He says that our vote does not count. And it's because the Electoral College, regardless of what we vote, if they choose to vote the other way, there's nothing, those votes, they don't mean anything anymore, which is technically true. I mean, popular vote, Hillary won, Trump's president. Electoral College did that. But in Iowa, this is literally like, for some reason, the candidate that comes out of Iowa is going to be like the most supercharged candidate, because the rest of the country looks up and says, oh, look, he won Iowa. As still the most powerful state in our country that has democracy, still works the way it's supposed to, where you literally get to go and fight for your candidate. And there's no other place like that. I mean, New Hampshire's like that too, but not to the extent that Iowa is even. But I mean, California's going to vote in the primary this year. We're 6th to vote, which is really kind of cool. It's the first time in 30 years that California's going to actually get to vote in a primary. So, but California, Yang's going to have a good response in California. I think his last San Francisco had like 4,000 people, which is amazing. I mean, for someone who, 1 year ago, nobody even knew his name. And that's an incredible turnaround. So, but yeah, see, what I'm telling you is what I've heard. Obviously, I've never been to a caucus. It's what I've looked up a lot of information about how it works. But I would really love to talk to you, and maybe even turn it into a podcast if you'd let me do that. My first podcast would be like about the guy who went to caucus. That would be a really cool podcast for people that are politically, in the loop. So I mean, it'd be really cool. It's up to you. I'm not pressuring you to be on the podcast, but either way, I'd like to talk to you, or at least chat with you in chat, at some point, if you do end up caucusing. I'd love to know, what it was like from the perspective of a person that was actually there. So I mean, yeah, I'm happy I met you tonight, Silver Fox, because you're gonna be my my push into the political spotlight, because I think I really want to start a political YouTube channel. At this point, there's so many things I want to talk about, and I want to get views from other people too. That's one of the things I really enjoy. Is I'm not telling you to vote for Andrew Yang. I don't want you to do that if that's not what you believe in. I'm just telling you there are a lot of people that believe in Andrew Yang, and if you were to look him up, you may actually really find him inspiring, because a lot of people do. But yeah, crazy. So I just spent a whole hour talking about politics. I'm happy with that. I could easily do a podcast on politics. But yeah, the reason that I originally didn't do it, I was talking to my mom the other day about it. This is what I keep going back to. The reason I didn't want to do a political podcast is because I feel like politics are so divisive that people literally get mad at people for telling them how you feel about things in politics. But then I was thinking about, first of all, Andrew is the first candidate to get behind where I could say, yeah, I'm with Andrew, and no one's going to hate me for it, because everybody likes him. Even the people that hate him, I mean, even the people that are definitely not going to vote for him, they don't hate him. You know, nobody hates Yang. I just can't see how anyone could. He hasn't done anything to make people hate him like a lot of the other candidates have. I mean, they're established politicians who have been in Washington for the last, some of them 30 years plus, and they haven't gotten anything to a point where everything feels better. So I mean, like, they're doing the best they can. A lot of them have really good ideas as well, but it's hard for an established politician to get both sides of two different parties to agree. I think that someone like Andrew could do that because it's not about the parties, it's about the country. And most people, there's only a few hot button issues. For instance, here, I'm gonna throw this one out here real quick. This is gonna be controversial as shit. Let me see what you say. I'd be happy to do a podcast, but I have the AFK for a bit, leaving the stream out. No. Yeah, okay. Well, I probably won't be streaming Silver, but I'll be back tomorrow night for sure. I'm thinking about maybe ending the stream right now. No, I'm not gonna end the stream right now. I'm gonna do one more hour of the game. But I really, really am happy I met you, man. I really appreciate the conversation. I really appreciate your views on things. I think that's amazing. And I feel like more people should be able to talk freely about these issues. I was about to go into something real controversial. Look, I'm dying. But I lived. But I'll save that for the podcast too. I'm really seriously thinking about doing either a YouTube channel or a podcast. A political podcast. So we'll see where that goes. You might have just inspired me to do it because you let me talk to you for an hour. wait, before you go, are you still there? Catch me tomorrow night. Really quick, let me ask you one quick question. Would you be interested in listening to a podcast of me talking about politics? I mean, you hung out for almost an hour, so I'm assuming that something was sparky, right? And then I want to say thank you very much for being here. Thank you for the follow, and I will let you go do your thing. You can lurk. That'd be awesome. I really appreciate that too. All right, so I got plenty of fish now. That's cool. Awesome. All right, man, you have a wonderful day. Are you waking up for the morning? Is this like what time you get up? Are you off to like start your day? Well, Silver, I definitely would not mind you being a part of it. I mean, you sound like a very intelligent person, and I like the fact that you are also non-divisive and getting your opinions and views out. I want to hear more about who you're gonna, who you're looking at and stuff too. I mean, I would love to go into that conversation at some point. So maybe we'll talk tomorrow night or something. But I really do appreciate you being here, man. I understand insomnia. In fact, I actually have a podcast called Outside Insomnia that I never did anything with, and I still have the website and the podcast through Blueberry. So I might actually just make this the Outside Insomnia podcast, politics. No, I'll do something cooler. I gotta get a cool politics name. Nice. I'm sorry about not sleeping, man. I get that. Right now I'm actually tired enough I might be able to fall asleep though. But yeah, I appreciate you, man. Go do what you gotta do. Thank you for hanging out. I really do appreciate it very much. And I definitely will be in contact with you through Twitch here. I'll hit you up at some point and we'll see if you really are interested. I'd be totally down. You could even co-host that shit with me. An hour a week, something easy. We could probably do that. And I'd love to do. I'd love to get. Do you consider yourself? I'm sorry. Go do your thing. I'll talk to you soon. All right. Silver Fox is badass. I'm gonna go follow your channel, even though you probably don't have any videos. I don't know if you stream, but if you do, I'm there. All right, so I need to eat some food. I'm gonna get back into the game here now, after my big Yang Gang rant. Oh, cool. I'll come over and check out your stuff too, for sure then. I was gonna ask you a question. I know you got to go. What party do you consider yourself affiliated with, if you don't mind telling me? Is it independent? Because what I would love to do for a podcast is get a Republican, an independent, and a Democrat, which would be me, onto a podcast together so that we could all talk about, you know, not only the belief systems of the parties, which I think is actually a big deal, but I just think that would be a really cool podcast to have. But of course, that's the stupidest idea, because independents and Republicans and Democrats actually don't all align with their party. That's the whole point. Whatever, I'll figure it all out. It'll be great. Right. That's pretty much how a lot of Americans, 50% of Americans, are in that boat right there. And I understand why, because they don't want to be affiliated with either party, because both parties are fucking moronic at times. It's okay though. Go, fly away. Fly away home. Do your thing, man. I appreciate the conversation very much. I want you to have a wonderful day and be safe, dude. I will talk to you again very soon. Right now, I am literally going to... I have 68% battery life left. I'm just going to start another episode. I have to actually go to the bathroom, so I'm going to be gone for 1 second. But take care, Silver. I'll see you soon, man. Thank you. Quick break. I can't mute my... All right, boysies and girlsies, we're gonna do one more hour. It's 4:40. Shit, it's actually 5 a.m. Let's just finish this up. I'm gonna save it with no life. I've died several times. It's okay, we'll get it back. All right, so what I'm gonna be doing really quick. We got 68%, and we need to find cell. I desperately need the cell charger. I'm gonna have to do it tomorrow. Yeah, you know what, let's just do this. Let's go back to the base. Not the real base, we're gonna go back to the pod. It's right there. I'll make some food and water. And get myself up to full stats. Head back to the actual base. And we'll call it there. Sounds good to me. Woo. See, I'm starting to get tired now, so I'm like dozing off. I'm like almost not knowing what I'm doing, but I wasted a lot of time because I got really excited. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna make the food and water that I need to survive here. And then I'm going to... What I need to do, I have 68% power left without having to create another cell battery, which I could create another battery cell. I have enough stuff to do it. A power cell. But if I can get the power cell charger, I won't have to do that. I won't have to waste the resources, which would be very optimal, in my opinion. Look at all that yummy water. Sweet. Lots and lots of water. Wow, I actually collected a shit ton of fish while I was talking. Not bad. I'm gonna be good on water for a little while now. Or a long while, possibly. Wish you got 2 waterproof fish, that would be a bit badass, but... Oh, this is perfect. Did I get 4? I did. Alright, let's get my health and water filled the fuck up. Perfect place to save it. Okay, so I have full everything. Legit. Got nothing here. Let's go ahead and head back to the base. Lots of water. Just thinking about collecting some more stuff. What do we specifically need to collect? We've got a list of things up here that I need to craft, so let's look at these real quick. Fabricator, I didn't even put the fabricator in the base yet, did I? Let's go ahead and turn that off. Let's see what else we're looking at here. Don't care about any of that. Because there's really nothing else to craft. Need a second ruby for that one. MK1, that's the MK2. MK3, I need nickel, which I don't have yet. Okay. Wait, did I actually click on this? Why did I do that? Where to go? That you can go off. Battery charger. And solar panels. Those are the things we need to go put on the base right now. I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. I was gonna do exploration on this one, but didn't turn out that way. So now we're just gonna head back. don't think there's actually any resources I really need really bad right now either, which is good. He's angry at me. So I don't know where to look for the aquarium module now. That would be really nice if I could find some aquarium module pieces, because then I could actually catch fish while I'm cruising around. What I might do though is throw a graph trap down in the cave where I keep finding the bladderfish over here. There's my base. We're at 64% power. I think if I turn my lights off, I actually get better power usage, but let's spin around here. Oh shit. Yeah, see there's a bladderfish right there. There's another one that chills right in here too. So if I threw a gravity ball down in here, that'd be kind of cool. In fact, right there even. Oh, almost ran into my fucking ship. Alright, so let's build up the quick things that we need in here. I do have, okay, I did build the fabricator. We need a battery charger. Let's just go upstairs. Wait, what do I need for the battery charger? Copper wire. Just grab 2 copper. And a computer chip. Not a computer chip, a wiring kit, which I actually have one, I think, right here. In fact, I know I have a wiring kit as a computer chip right there. I need a wiring kit. Because I deconstructed where's the wiring kit? I'm honestly thinking about making... There's a wiring kit. There's the copper wire I needed to, but I already made it, so it's okay. I'm thinking about making another cell battery. Since I'm up here, let's put the battery charger right here. No, I want the battery charger down here. It'd be cool if I could put it above. I could put it right here. Good, good. Let's see what batteries I have. Those are all charged. I really hate looking through all these to get batteries. I can't charge that cell battery yet. Where are my batteries at? There they are. Put 3 there. All right. Look at my fish. My fish are doing their thing. That's awesome. Okay, so what are we gonna do now? at the beginning of a pretty decent base going on here. I'm excited about that. I need to make a new sea glide. My sea glide got jacked. I just realized that. So what do we need for a sea glide? Lubricant, copper wire. I actually have all that. Don't know where the fuck to start. There's the copper wire. There's the lubricant. I'm pretty sure the Sea Glide comes with a brand new battery in it too, which is awesome. Alright, so let me see what I can get from these. I can't get seeds from these. That would be awesome if they actually grew seeds, but I don't think they do. Oh, it's still growing. Maybe they do get seeds. That would be so badass. I'm not really sure. Let's grab a couple of these guys. Oh, is there only two? I have to let one of them go. They need to breed. I think right now I can only get 5 of each. Do I have any salt? So this is crazy. What I have to do here is actually label and organize all these boxes. It's gonna be a lot of organization to do here. One more titanium. All right. So things are going pretty good. I have pretty much everything I'm going to need ready to rock and roll. Let's turn this down just a smidgen. I hope that's not like super loud. Alright, those are charging up. Power's at full because it's daytime. I do actually need to get back up on the roof here. Whoa. Alright, let's see if I can finish. Quartz, titanium, copper ore. So 2 quartz, 6 quartz, 6 titanium, and 3 copper ore. 6 quartz, 6 titanium, Okay, where are the quartz? I had a bunch of quartz. I could have possibly turned them into glass, which I may have actually done. So I have 2 quartz. Do I have glass? Oh well. Let's go ahead and build one of them. Cool, cool. No, I need a copper ore. I actually do have a piece of glass right there, but I can't go backwards with it, so. Cool. All right. Those planters are completely useless to me. So just gonna go ahead and save it right here. Let me see something real quick. Interesting. No. Alright, so what I want to do, I kind of want to head toward the lily pad islands. It's about 5 a.m. We're going to go ahead and go for it. So today we're going to go explore the lily pad islands. That was the plan at the beginning here. That's kind of where I was headed toward in the first place. So right now, the island is right here. We're on the northwest side of the island. Here. I want to go pretty much east. So we're gonna go around the island and go east. %63% power. Heading to lily pad. Hopefully the cell chargers around, the power cell chargers there. I don't remember exactly if that's where it is, but I'm really hoping that that is where it is, because I need the power cell charger for sure. So here's the purple vents. Lily pad aisle should be this way. We'll know if we see lily pads, won't we? Yep, looks like this is the way to go. Nice. They've done so much work down here since the last time I played. This looks really awesome. Look at these sharky dudes. Not seeing a lot of resources. What's that? Ooh. That's a fragment. Dude, that guy looks fucking creepy crazy. That's an aquarium fragment. Sweet. This is exactly what I've been waiting to find. Oh shit, I need to get... Oh my god, that's not good. I guess those sharks can actually grab me. Shit. I need to move. Where's my repair gun? Okay. So we're gonna keep looking for fragments. Apparently, wait, outpost Omega code? Wait, what? Yeah, they've done a lot of work over here. This is cool. Ooh, is this shipwreck? This is another part of the shipwreck. Looks very purple venti. Whoa, is that alien technology? Whoa, this is new. I've never seen this before. Whoa, it's a fossil. Okay, let's go explore a little. Precursor technology. 1 out of 15. Okay, cool. So there is still is like a scavenger hunt. I like that. Whoa. Looks like the Lost River down there. I'm actually getting nervous and scared. I like that. I haven't felt that in a while. Definitely do not want to go down there yet. Okay, so let me see if I can tag this. Where am I at? I am 900 meters northwest from the base. So that means I want to go 900 meters southeast from the base. Or let's say 800 meters east. 800 meters east. Okay, let's get back in the lily pad. Where was it? It's a sea monkey nest. What's down in here? More sea monkey nests. It's like a whole cave system down here. With a bunch of sea monkey nests. I'm not seeing any more fragments though. That kind of sucks. So that's the Arctic zone. Ooh, what's this? Another fragment. That's 2 aquarium module fragments. Awesome. Ooh, it's like so skippy down here. Just need one more. Oh, it looks deep down there. Bunch of bladderfish around here. This zone is actually pretty heavily graphically intense. I'm getting a lot of skippage. And my shit's at 49%. That's the shipwreck. So I've already kind of explored this whole area. Just need one more fragment. There it is. There's my last fragment, but that guy will try to eat my face, so I need to make sure I get positioned decently. Yeah, he's like right there. Where'd the fragment go? It's right there. Jabram. Awesome. Cool. So I got the aquarium fragments, all 3. And they are now apparently in the Lily Pad Island area. What's down here? Some cool cave systems. Ooh, what is that? Ooh, more alien technology. Sweet. Can't scan that. Oh shit. No. You cannot have it. Interesting. So I can't do anything down here. Oh, there's a gel sack though. Nice. There's a bunch of resources. So this is interesting. I have no idea what this place is. I really should have brought some beacons with me. There's another gel sack. Whoa, this is kind of cool. Uh-oh. No. I need to go back out. Up. So that's the purple fence. So right now I'm on the border of the purple vents and Lily Pad Islands. It's very pretty here. There's the ship. So the border of the Lily Pad Isles. What is that? Another aquarium module. Yep, there's a lot of aquarium modules here now. That's crazy. So that's the cave. That's the sparse Arctic. So I am... Oh, that's the Arctic zone. What's this massive structure here? Ooh. That's what I'm talking about. We have found something. Oh. Holy shit. This is a full-on base. I can scan things. What is that sound outside? Okay, dude. This is a score right here. Marble melon. No way. Can I take the marble melon plant? We're dropping stuff. Let's drink water. In fact, let's drink a couple waters. Fuck yes, I got more melon seed. Sweet. Sustainable food. That is the coolest thing ever. This mention here too. Oh man, this is awesome. Okay. Picture frame. Sweetness. Oh, dude, this is a nice... It's a pretty place down here. What's cool is I can actually breathe in this space. Alright, let's see. Bulkhead door. Alright. You can't open it, though. Oh, jeez. Whoa, wow. This is awesome. What is this? Why can I not take that? That would be awesome. Databox. The control room. Fuck yes. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, 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 cool. The water filtration machine. That is amazing. Water. Ooh. It's a glass dome, too. What? Hold on. Multiverse room glass dome. Nice. Oh, man. I came up. There's a lot of marble melon. I'm actually gonna... Let's eat this fish. Drink some water. Take another marble melon. Wait, does this actually work? No, you can't scan those. Got 2 marble melon, that's fine. Okay, wait a minute. So what's behind this bulkhead door? Ooh. Oh, there's a keypad. One, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 3. Okay, so I do not know the code to get to this store. Let's look and see if I have anything data-wise that's going to help me out here. University of Outpost Omega. This is Outpost Omega, apparently. Excuse me. So sorry, that was probably really loud. Looking for any hidden information in here. I guess there's blueprints. Okay, I'm not seeing any numbers at all in here, so Outpost Omega. So how am I supposed to get the code for this? Is there a PDA in here somewhere? Wait, where do I look at my PDA? Oh, no, here. Personal logs. Personal memo 2. Was contact with Vesper. Situation now. It's okay. Sulfur plant, watermelon, creepvine. Work docs. Session 13 years. Planet 4546B. What's that? Okay. Nothing there. Data downloads. Let's see. I'm searching for hundreds of years. Okay. Just kind of looking through this to see if there's any codes in any of them. Codes and clues. Sector 0. Maintenance log. Outpost Omega code. 1679. There it is right there. 1679. One, 6, 7, 9. Boom. Fuck yes, dude. Just fuck yes. Alright. There's a radio in here. No signal. There it is. Oh my god, that's awesome. Now I just hope I have enough power to oh, this is awesome. Wait, can I scan this room? More water. Ooh. Outpost Omega research. Ooh.
I'm at Outpost Omega, cruising through their research.
They haven't stopped complaining since the evac.
I bet. They always thought they were one step away from first contact.
Can you upload the documents he found?
Hold on.
I'm gonna turn this up because I cannot hear it.
Sam, I'm having some trouble with this upload. It might be the caves.
Roger. Send it as soon as you're clear.
Okay. So I need to send that. I can use the fabricator in here? No, it's a lie. I cannot use the fabricator in here. Ooh. Nuclear waste disposal.
New blueprint acquired.
Alright, so I'm super, super excited. I just got all, like, especially 100% the thing I really needed. Whoa, there's fish inside the building. That's crazy. Ooh, what's this? I have a nuclear reactor blueprint.
New blueprint acquired.
So why can't I scan this room, though? Let's try this real quick. I think I got everything in the base. Can I
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Oh, there's the shark guy. Oh my god, I got so scared. Oh man, he was like on me right there. That was insane. How did I miss the trash can? Okay, so I want to know how to scan. This is kind of a cool room. What's that? More marble melon. I wonder how to scan this room. Maybe this isn't where I scan the room. Oh, you know what? I think I need to go to the Arctic glacial basin to scan that room. Try this real quick. Nah, I'm not gonna try it. Nice. This is awesome. Fucking shark was chasing me for a little bit. Alright, so hopefully I can get back. I got 40% power. We should be able to get back to the base. That way. 1,000 meters. This is going to be a little bit of a ride. It's going to take some time here. Oh, look at these sharks. Wow, 80%. Swimming right through these bad boys. They're so angry at me. All I did was float by. They want to eat my face. We're gonna be okay. Oh, gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay. I'm so tired. What time is it? 5:30 in the morning. It's like we're hitting the purple vents. There's the shipwreck. That sounds really big and scary, but it's just one of these guys. Which actually don't do that much damage at all. I could survive them. Oh, my base is on the other side of the island. Oh, stop. Damn, actually I'm down to 71% though. He's gonna bite me. 59%. Oh no, there's another one. Ooh, 50%. There's my base. Nice and safe at the homie. Alright. Let's go ahead and bust out a repair gun here and fix this bad boy. Okay, so right now what I'm hoping to be able to do right now is get inside the base and build me.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, let's see. What am I going to need for power cell charger? So battery charger can be taken off. Fabricator can be taken off. And solar panels can be taken off too. Look, I got a vending machine now too for snacks. I have the frame for pictures. Trash can. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Alright, let's go try this out. Oh, you know what I have? I have the dome now, too. Look at that. Multi-purpose glass dome in the control room. Okay, so for the control room, I need an advanced wiring kit. What do I need to make an advanced wiring kit? Wiring kit, 2 gold, and a computer chip. So, wiring kit, 2 gold, computer chip. There's a computer chip. There's 2 silver. There's 2 silver for the wiring kit. Let's make the wiring kit. Okay. And we need... I can plant the marble melon. That is an awesome thing. Let's actually do this real quick. I have 2 marble melon plants. Let's open up. Oh yeah, no, I need to open this. This and that. Let's see. What do I have now to plant in? Just this? Oh man, I can't actually plant the marble melon. Son of a bitch, I'm just gonna eat them. Whatever. Let's keep doing what I was doing. Control room. We need 1 glass. Which I actually have 1 glass. I just have no idea where it is. Wait, I just saw it right there. There it is. And the advanced wiring kit. Boom. Okay, so I can build a control room now, and I'm also going to need another advanced wiring kit. 2 silver. What do I need for a computer chip? Two table coral, gold, and copper wire. I don't think I have any table coral. So we're gonna have to build the cell charger first. Control room's gonna have to wait. So what I need for the cell charger is need 2 lithium. I know I got a bunch of lithium. I remember collecting it. Alright. Alright. Let's see if I can put this somewhere. Oh, I can actually put it up here. That's kind of badass. Alright, let's put it actually though. Ooh, wow. Alright, so I'm thinking there. That's kind of awesome that I can put it right there. That's a beautiful place for it. Alright, so I should have 2 cell batteries, or 2 power cells. There's one. Wait, what is that? Nope. So I can't actually see the numbers because they're hidden up there. But I think because it's red, it means it's charging. We shall find out. But what I am gonna do is grab the 0 sum out of here. Awesome. And I'm gonna check the storage real quick. There's 2 sub batteries in here as well. Just gonna throw them in here. Let's fucking just take the other battery out too. Charge them all up. Okay, so I have 3 cell batteries here. This one's at 70%. 32 and 12. Let's take the 12. Let's take the 70 and the 14. And 33. Let those charge up. So basically I want to see if that comes out to the way it's supposed to be. So some kind of crazy big storm going on out here, but ooh, lightning, wow. Okay. Well, I think that's all I'm going to be doing for this episode because I am extremely tired. It is like 5 o'clock in the morning. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you like what I do, please hit those follow, like, and subscribe buttons. Also check out my social media, my Twitter @_MMOing, Instagram @_MMOing, and the website is mmoing.news.blog. So I'll see you guys next time. Keep MMOing. Hey, so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate you. If you please hit those follow, like, and share buttons. And for links to my Instagram, my Twitter, my Facebook, my YouTube,